And the Emmy goes to...
Let me tell you how it goes. I know that flow. I will show ya. You ain't never gonna feel. You need to see it. You got it in ya. Do you feel it? Yeah, you do. Do you want it? I know you do. Never look back. How you good at this jump? Let them know who you are. You got it in ya.
You see me, I'm a tragedy. Somebody I'm not, no, I gotta be me. And I gotta believe me, and I gotta be real. Cause I feel like if I'm not, you can leave me.
Do you feel it? Yeah, you do. Do you want it? I know you do. Never look back. How you good at this jump? Let them know who you are. You got it in ya. Look back. How you good at this jump? Let them know who you are. You got it in ya. Hey, how are ya?
If you cry hard enough at a Portillo's bathroom, they have to give you chicken tenders. It's the law. Yeah. Oh, hey, Kristen, how are you?
Hey, guys, guess what? Good news. I'm hosting the Chicago Emmys this year. But here's the thing, I've never hosted anything like this before. I've never done a corporate. I need advice. I don't know what to say.
To me, hosting a corporate gig? What you should do is protest.
Have you thought about what you're gonna wear? That's the important.
That's not the important part, Jim. The important thing is that Ed Sullivan created the Chicago Emmys due to the mid-expansion of television in the mid-20th century. You should mention that.
How do you know that?
You should wear silk.
You should ride in on an elephant. I know a guy.
The elephant could be wearing silk.
Why don't you do that one joke about how you're gonna die sad and lonely? I love that bit.
I don't have a joke like that.
You should boycott into the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences in that war in Ukraine.
I don't think they're in charge of that.
You should wear pearls.
Pearls are the only gemstones created by living organisms.
Here's what you should do. Give me the Booker's email immediately.
I knew you were gonna ask for that.
You should set yourself on fire.
You should bring a bottle of Malort and just rip shots.
Got one of Lori Lightfoot's old outfits.
A bra, that's on fire.
Lady Gaga meat suit.
The suit and everything and the tie.
Threaten to fight Steve Harvey.
You should really consider that elephant thing.
You should have your nipples out.
Get a face tattoo.
You guys, this is terrible advice. I can't use any of this. I gotta go.
You know what? I did like that elephant line.
Kristen,
Hey.
what's up?
Hi, how are ya?
What's going on?
Well, I'm hosting the Chicago Emmys this year, and I came here for advice, and everyone in the green room is an idiot.
Oh, well.
Wait, you hosted like 3 times,
I
right?
did. Yeah. It's, you know.
Okay, so do you have any advice for me?
Oh, it's gonna be awful. Good. It's gonna be good. It's great.
What?
You're gonna kill it. Just make sure you get a check. I would get cash.
Really?
Just do it. You're gonna kill it though. Have fun.
to the Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards. Here is your host, comedian Kristen Toomey.
Hello, everybody. What an honor to be hosting the Chicago Midwest Emmys this year. I am the first woman to be hosting solo in so long, no one could even tell me. Thank you. Yeah. First woman and last DEI hire. Getting it in while they can. I see we have TJ back this year. Give it up for TJ.
Hey, thanks, Kristen, everybody.
Hey. You're going to be like my Paul Schaefer tonight, TJ.
Yes, I lost the hair just for this.
How many years have you been doing this now?
This, I'm pretty sure, is my 21st year.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to be back. I'm fooling everybody, Kristen.
Wow. And you sit up here pretty much the whole time, huh?
Well, I leave for about 3 hours and bring an AI now, so we'll see what happens.
What, do you got a diaper on in that rental? How do you sit up here all night?
What have you heard?
Anyway, you look great.
Thanks.
Thank
You
so
do too.
much.
Welcome, Kristen. We're all thrilled to have you hosting. How about it again for Kristen Toomey?
Thank you. Yeah, everybody looks so good. Everybody looks real refreshed. I'm aging naturally. You know, I always said I was going to age naturally. I look lived in. I've been lived in. I got 2 kids. But now I'm looking around, I'm seeing how good everybody looks. I feel like if someone pulled out Botox like cocaine back there, I'd hit it.
Yeah.
Let's get the 11 lines, don't tell anybody. What a boring backstage, by the way. There's nothing going on. There's no drugs, no rock and roll. It's just a bunch of accountants back there. It's awful. I mentioned I'm a mother. Do we have any parents here? Make some noise. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good night out away from them. My kids are 21 and 17, so they're Gen Z, which is the last one. There's no more letters. It's kind of hard to tell them to try when we gave them that letter. It's like, I know there's, a continent of plastic in the ocean and everything's always on fire and shootings and ice raids and aliens and AI, but do your homework. It matters, yeah. Speaking of AI, TJ mentioned it.
I did.
We will have no AI on the show tonight, and I'm going to be making, yes. I'm going to be making personally sure that every presenter coming out is in fact human. I've set up a CAPTCHA backstage. You can see. And they're going to have to identify all the parts of the bicycle before they come out, or they're not coming out. That'll be fun, won't it?
Yeah. Good luck.
It was a big year for the Midwest. Stories, a lot of big stories. We had the conventions. We had the RNC, the DNC, the AVN. That's the porn one. This table knows. The men got real tight-lipped like you don't know. It was a lot of interesting facts came out during the news. Like watching the news, I learned that coyotes shop at Aldi. Did you see that story? It was trending. Did you see it?
I did.
Speaking of trending, I'm starting a new fall fashion trend in Chicago. Flats only.
All right.
Yeah. Because you never know when you're somebody's gonna try and throw you in a van. You got to make a run for it.
Yes.
Shout out to Debbie Brockman, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, God bless her. She's gonna be like the Game of Thrones of this thing next year. She'll need that van to take them all home. I do want to say it's a crazy time right now. Obviously, things are wild in this city, especially. And I want to say thank you for all the hard work you're doing and your journalism and your reporting. It's really more important now than ever in my lifetime. So I just want to say, as a parent and as a viewer, I appreciate it, and please keep it up, and it matters. Now, with that being said, when you get up here, you got to wrap it up.
Yeah. Go, go, go.
All right? Some of us have things to do after this, so just keep it tight. You know what I mean? Thank your mom and hit the bricks. I know when Nate Bargatze hosted the Emmys, he ended up donating $250,000 of his own money to try and keep the show on time. Oh, yeah. And he donated it to the Boys and Girls of America. And so if we can get out of here by 9:30, I'm willing to donate my entire paycheck to the boy and girl of my household. It'll be a good Christmas. And TJ's got to get that tux back by midnight, I think.
Yes, 11:59, Kristen.
You think he'd own one by now, 21 years. All right, are you guys ready for a great show? All right, I'm so excited to bring up your first presenters. We have from Telemundo, Mariana Reyes, and from WLS, Jasmine Miner.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. You guys say hola.
Hola, buenas
There we
noches.
go. There we go. Thank you. Have some representation on this stage. How you guys doing tonight?
I don't know what you think, but all of us are already winners just for being here tonight.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that about you. We're new besties, as you can see.
Yes.
I wish we would have gotten Kristen's flat shoes memo, though. That would
yeah.
have been really nice. But I don't think it's the Botox. I think it's like that news glow that you guys have all on your faces. Something with like sweat, coffee, stress, all a mixture of one. Yeah, we're doing great. Okay. All right, we want to get started here. We have our first category of the night, category 623, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Writing Short Form Content.
And the nominees are
Nicholas DeGrazia, UCP Seguin, Opening Doors, Bitter Gesture Studios, Chris Withers, Composite, Chicago Sports Network, Larry Potash, Sherlock Holmes, WGN.
And the winner is
Chicago Sports Network.
No other regular season games are like this. No other series leaves such a permanent mark. These 6 games will resonate all year. Let's go! White Sox, Cubs, it's here.
Chris Withers couldn't make it tonight, but he's an amazing producer, amazing writer. He's made the blueprint of how we do our production for our all-access games, and it's fitting that he would win the first award for Chicago Sports Network in our history. Thanks.
Please don't forget the Emmy.
No, there we go.
Okay, next category, it's 622, Outstanding Craft Achievement for Writing Long-Form Content. And the nominees are
Daniel Andrews, John Owens, When the West Side Burned, WTTW, Michael Harvey, Edie Griffin, The Black Sox Scandal, WTTW.
And the Emmy goes to Michael Harvey, Eddie Griffin, The Black Sox Scandal, WTTW.
Yes, he was guilty. Yes, he'd cheated the game he'd played since he was a kid. And yes, he'd had plenty of help. In the end, 8 White Sox players are indicted for conspiring to fix the 1919 World Series.
Thank you so much. An honor to be in a category with a lifelong colleague and friend, Dan Andrews, John Owens. I am the co-producer, a co-writer of the WTTW Chicago Stories Black Sox Scandal, The words that won tonight were written by Michael Harvey, an incredible writer, novelist. And like any novelist, the last thing he wanted to do was come to a TV awards show. So I will gladly accept this on behalf of our team at WTW Chicago Stories. Thank you.
Our next category is category 621, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Writing News.
And the nominees are
Carl Deffenbaugh, Composite, WITI. Brian Polson, Composite, WITI.
And the Emmy goes to
Brian Polson, Composite, WITI.
The latest chapter is set in Sheboygan, where neighbors
We like to help anybody.
say the woman they knew only as Dawn came to them asking for favors.
She needed help breaking ice and getting her car to the garage and clearing her sidewalks.
Then
we bought 2 rounds of ice melt for her.
Kept asking.
My 7-year-old and I went over there and chipped away at ice for a couple hours at least.
Over and over again.
Long walk. I feel like I just came from Skokie or something. I just first want to say congratulations on the nomination in this category to my colleague Carl Deffenbaugh. Last year we both pulled the Ophir, and this year we were nominated against each other in a category, and I said at least one of us has got to win, and honestly, Carl is one of the best writers in the business, so to win this category is more than an honor. It's humbling, and frankly, I think, Carl, you deserve this. I want to thank my wife back in the corner, who was way back there in the dark, but for always supporting me. Thank you, everybody.
So we get to category 620, Outstanding Craft Achievement for Photography, Short and Long Form Content. And the nominees are
Joe Jody Williams, Brendan Walsh, House Music, A Cultural Revolution, WTTW. William Blake Duffner, Composite, WLS. Greg Camelone, Ben Dismuke, Victor Johnson, Emily Reagan, Logan Stevens, Fighting Irish Media Photography, Fighting Irish Media. Shane Dresch, Sleepwalking, Mold Media. Todd Gartner, Edward Flynn, Composite, WFLD. Emiliano Abedini, Composite, WGBO. Michael Majewski, Bald Eagle Photographers, WFLD.
And the Emmy goes to, there are 2 Emmys in this
yeah.
category. Emmy goes to William Blake Duffner, Composite, WLS.
And Emiliano Abedini, Composite, WGBO.
Is this your ball?
Si bien fue Susan quien nos contactó para dar a conocer este problema, pero mientras visitábamos la zona, una de las pelotas de golf golpeó el vehículo de su vecino.
These are God's people, you know? And I love them because they're my brothers and sisters in faith. Because we share the same passion. And it is a passion for motorcyclism. We just don't want to ride our bikes, but we want to be the apostles of Christ, you know, while riding the bikes.
Yeah, thank you. This is awesome. Thank you, ABC. And I would like to thank some of the people from back home, Nate Michaels, Brian Powers, Blake Comans, Joe Lazar, Paul Height-Rennie. Thank you.
Okay, I wasn't prepared for the speech right now, but I really would like to thank Luis, who has really supported me from day one, my Univision team, my family, the ones that are here with me, and also the ones that are watching from TV. Thank you so much.
And our next category is 619, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Photography News.
And the nominees are
Audrey Hayes Vicks, Nature in the City, WGN. Jerry Immig, Composite, WDJT. Jason Vicks, WG Nature Minutes, WGN.
And the Emmy goes to
ta-da-da-da, Jason Biggs, WGN.
We leave you with a look outside. Photojournalist Jason Vicks giving us a look back at the piping plover chase from 2024.
I'm accepting this on behalf of Jason Vicks. Every photographer in this category worked together at the same station, WITI in Milwaukee. Jerry Immig has won it a number of times. He's outstanding. But Jason was actually up against his wife, Audrey, in this category. So who knows what that's going to mean for later tonight. But he pours his heart and soul into those WGN Nature Minutes. They're patterned off of the CBS Sunday Morning kind of minute with an open mic in nature, and he does an outstanding job, and this is well-deserved recognition for Jason. Thank you.
That's category for us.
For us.
For
Yes,
us.
yes.
618, Outstanding Craft Achievement for Editing Sports.
And the nominees are?
Lena Martino, Composite, United Center. Emily Reagan, Composite, Fighting Irish Media.
And the Emmy goes to Lena Martino, Composite, United Center.
Thank you to my parents are here in the corner. My boss, Sergio Lozano. Thank you to the Chicago Bulls, the Chicago Blackhawks, Brian Howe, Michelle McComas, and all my coworkers that are here tonight and back home watching. I hope my grandma's watching. Thank you, everybody.
Nice timing. All right. Your next presenters are coming from WEEK. We've got Tim Campbell. And from Loyola University, we have Vanessa Hoxa.
I'm not sure why I decided to volunteer to do this, but anyway, I'm just a producer behind the scenes, but I'm very blessed to have Vanessa. Who, you won a student award tonight. Can you just tell me briefly about that?
Thank you. Yeah, it was such an honor. I was actually nominated for the talent last year. Didn't win it. This year was my revenge arc, so we made it, thankfully.
All right, she's going to do all the speaking for the rest of the presenting. Okay, so the category of 617, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Editing Short Form Content.
That's a mouthful. Here we go.
Nicholas DeGrazia, UCP Seguin, Opening Doors, Bitter Jester Studios. Amy Johnson, Composite, Captivate Film Company. William Blake Duffner, Composite, WLS. Christopher Herdeman, Information, Prime 312 LLC.
And the winner is Nicholas DeGrazia, UCP Segment Opening Doors, Bitter Jester Studios.
Being connected with UCP Seguin as foster parents means that we have a greater connection to their extra support as that stuff comes up and we start to need it outside of like the school system and what that provides. The people they hire show so much support to their families.
Thank you so much. Obviously, thank you to the Academy. I want to thank my business partner, Dan Coleman, and Julie Lurch and Kelly Courier. It is especially these days, in these times, it is very important to give people a voice. And I think when you are working with people with special needs, if they're physical, mental, emotional, whatever it may be, they often don't have a voice. Working on this project gave people with special needs a voice, and I hope if you have someone like that in your life or close to you, give them a hug, say hello, find out who they are. It will make the world a better place. Thank you very much.
All right, on to our next category, Category 616, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Editing, Long-Form Content. The nominees are
Patty Kniff, When the West Side Burned, WTTW. Ryan Ward, Skates, Golf Balls, and One Wheels, PBS, Wisconsin. Julian Beltran, The CEO Series, Salvi.
All right, and the winner is Julian Beltran, the CEO Series.
Tire looks pretty simple
Julian?
on the outside, but
Julian?
it's not. There's a heck of a lot.
Do you feel a sense of responsibility being a CEO of a company that's been around for 126 years?
It's a big deal, right?
It is a big deal.
Don't mess it up.
So we are not Julian. He's an editor of ours, and I just want to say that he's a phenomenal editor. We love working with him, and thank you so much for the recognition. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Julian, we love you, man. And I just want to say media is more important than ever. Tell your stories and make sure they're heard. Thank you.
Doing okay, aren't we? We're doing all right?
Doing lovely, I think
Okay.
so.
Did you bring a resume, by the way? She needs it. When do you graduate?
It's in the car, spring.
Okay, all right, very good. She's looking for a job, and she won a student Emmy, so make sure you get her name. Is that okay?
That's more than okay.
All
Enough
right,
about
okay.
me. Let's
all
go.
right.
Next
She wants to
category.
work in Chicago and Dallas, she told me. I'm sorry. The category is 615, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Editor, News.
The nominees are
Jacob Karb, Composite, WFLD. Nathan Halder, Composite, WMAQ. Sean Tyler, Composite, WBBM.
And the Emmy goes to Jacob Karb Composite, WFLD.
All right, Jacob.
Scramble medium one time.
You can find him in the kitchen most days.
Do that because it'll make more of a harmonious kitchen.
For 25 years, Chef Cliff Rome has been calling the shots under his parent company, Rome's Joy Catering, bringing joy to the masses around the city and at the University of Chicago.
Oh, God, I don't even know what to say, but obviously I just want to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my brother Michael, my girlfriend Morgan, and there's also two people from my work I want to shout out. I work with them the most. My best content came from them. It's Casey Cronus and Nate Rogers. Thank you, guys. And my Fox 32 family.
Our next category is 614, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Directing News. The nominees are
Nicholas DeGrazia, UCP Seguin, Opening Doors, Bitter Jester Studios. Eric D. Seals, Donnie Seals Jr., You Don't Know Shy, Digifay. Robert Simmons, Composite, WISN, Marquee Sports Network, Chicago Sports Network. Jason Rajasinghe, Gamber Johnson. Rugged, Reliable, Responsive. Rad Productions, LLC, USA. Amy Johnson, Composite, Captivate Film Company.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Jason Raja Singh. This is why I should not pronounce any of these names. Jason, I'm sorry I messed up the name, but from Gambler Johnson, Rugged, Reliable, Responsive. Congratulations, Jason.
911, what's your emergency?
Which can mean the difference between life and death, success and failure in every area we serve.
Thank you, everybody. I'd like to thank Gamber Johnson for giving me the opportunity to tell their story, and my wife and Kevin and my team in Central Wisconsin to tell this story. And I think our little team in Central Wisconsin doing some really cool stuff, so keep an eye out. And to our host, Toomey, if you need somebody that knows elephants, I'm your guy. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
You having fun?
The most fun I've ever had in a while. Let's go.
All right, okay. Number 613, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Audio Recording, Mixing, and Design, Live Post-Production.
The nominees are
Amy Johnson, Composite, Captivate Film Company. Sam Fishkin, Sophia Fishkin, Andrew Twist, Chicago Stories, Mix Kitchen.
And the Emmy goes to Amy Johnson, Composite, Captive Film Company.
When I first put on this uniform, I felt its weight. Not just fabric or gear, but a promise.
A promise to protect.
A promise to defend.
A promise to stand steady in moments of chaos.
It is a vow to be both a shield and a bridge.
Seconds, okay? Just want to thank my team, thank my brother who I work with. I feel very lucky I get to work with him every single day. I want to thank my son who's 12. He was here with me when he was 2 months old because I was still breastfeeding, and 12 years later, he's here with me. We all have stories to tell, and a really quick part of my story. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and doctors told me I was fine, go home, there's nothing wrong with you. I advocated for more, looking into it more, and they found it. And just want to tell all the women here and all the men who have women that they love, be your own advocate. Get checked out, get your mammograms. Early detection is key, and I'm just grateful that I am past that part and back doing what I love. So thank you for this.
Up next, category 612, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Graphic Arts, Motion Graphics, Art Direction, and Set Design. The nominees are
Scott Peters, Composite, WMAQ. Red Clark, Kevin Hamilton, Andy Yaroche, Lisa Corpin, Kelly McGowan, Adventures of M, Threaded Films, Smash Virtual, Midnight Snack FX. Joe Grachaki, Diego Bartolo, Marquee Sports, GFX Real 2024-25, Marquee Sports Network. Ellie Niku, Nova Fernandez, Moms Don't Cry, PBS, Wisconsin.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Scott Peters, Composite, WMAQ. Scott, slow down. You don't have to get, all right.
Thank you, everybody. I am not Scott Peters, but I'm in Scott's department. My name is Jeff Newich. His colleague, Scott, is one of the most brilliant talents in our business. As we can see, he touches every aspect of NBC5 and Telemundo. Just we're all grateful to be his teammates. So on his behalf, thank you so much.
How are we doing? You guys are ripping through these. My kids are gonna get an Xbox or something. You need to. I'm so excited to bring up your next presenters. I was just chatting with them, and they seem very nice. They're gonna love them. From WBND, we have Molly Jurasek. And from Notre Dame, we have student Luke Gallagher.
I love the fight song for the entry. Thank you very much. Shout out South Bend, go Irish.
We're going to start with category 610, Outstanding Crafts, Achievement for Talent, Program, Host, Moderator, or Correspondent. And the nominees are
Matthew Rodriguez, Composite, WMAQ. John McGivern, Composite, Plum Media. William Salvi, The CEO Series, Salvi.
all right. And the Emmy goes to Matthew Rodriguez, Composite.
Hi, friend.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. I'm so glad to be here with you.
I'm glad to be here with you, too. And you know, the first thing I gotta say is I walk in this space, and it's dedicated to health and wellness, this space that you created. But then I can't help, in the same thought, think, you must be pissed.
I'm pissed that these people are so young. How are they so young? Thank you, NBC, for letting me find the joy in the work that I do. I am so lucky to amplify that. And this year, it was like 6 in the morning, because that's my new thing. And I was approached by this woman. She goes, I saw this camera in the park, and I was like, oh my God, what is going on in our neighborhood? And she said, I looked up and I saw you, and I knew it had to be something happy. And that just overwhelmed me, because I'm so lucky to spread the joy. And I hope that everybody in this room thinks about Chicago and the joy that we have. We need it, we want it, and we deserve it. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Our next category is category 609, Outstanding Craft Achievement for Talent, Multimedia Journalist, Single Shift, No Production Time Limit. The nominees are
Jorge Munoz Aviles, Bicicletas y Scooters Hundidos en el Lago, WGBO. Noel Brennan, Solo in Chicago, WBBM. Jorge Munoz Aviles, Las Gallinas en Tiempos de Influenza Aviar, WGBO. Jarvis Murphy, Composite, WLS.
There are 2 Emmys in this category, and the Emmys go to Noel Brennan, Solo in Chicago, WBBM, and Jorge Munoz Aviles, WGBO.
Bueno, ¿sabe cuál es el colmo? Me he encontrado en este recorrido que estoy haciendo en el lago de Michigan con una bicicleta que hasta o fue acomodada con las llantas hacia arriba o la corriente la coloca así. Acompáñeme para que la vea.
Climbers have a narrow window every season, but they take advantage as soon as the water freezes.
Well, last year I think I climbed every day it was open, and we may have climbed 6 days.
Starved Rock welcomes experienced ice climbers who bring their own equipment.
We constantly dislodge small chunks of ice.
Thank you so much. I love telling stories solo, and I love the challenge of doing it in Chicago. And I have learned from some of the best reporters and photographers over the years. And one of them is Corky Scholl in Denver. And Corky passed away suddenly a couple months ago. Remarkable journalist, brilliant, and an extremely kind person. He inspires me to be a better journalist and a better person, and I encourage all of you to look up Corky Scholl's work. Thank you.
I want to thank my family, Univision Chicago. Thanks, please, for believing me. And this goes to Mexico. Mis hijos están allá, Emilio y Camila, esto va para ustedes. Los amo con todo mi corazón. My pretty first Emmy. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Okay, up next we have category 608, Outstanding Crafts, Achievement for Talent, Reporter, Specialty Assignment, Political, Medical, Consumer, Transportation, or Traffic. And the nominees are
Derek Rose, On Assignment, WISN. Elizabeth Nagy, The Election of Chicago-born Pope Leo, WLS.
And the Emmy goes to Derek Rose, On Assignment, WISN.
This is called the Church of the Anvil.
The first black church in the city and state.
and a source of pride for its pastor,
I'm Reverend Dr. Joy L. Gallman,
whose messages honor the past and inspire those present.
It's African American History Month, a time to recall our ancestral inheritance, to remember who we are.
Woo. God is good. I said God is good. And all the time. I know that's right. Shout out to Table 2. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Deidre, my family who's watching back home, Aislinn, our baby boy, Jeremiah, who's going to be 2 next week. Babe, does this count as a birthday gift? All right. This is just a reminder, though, to whom much is given, much will be required. This is a great achievement, but that means got more work to do. God bless.
Our next category is category number 607, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Talent, Reporter, Investigative. And the nominees are
Dave Savini, Composite, WBBM. Bennett Haberly, Composite, WMAQ. PJ Randawa, Composite, WMAQ.
And the Emmy goes to Dave Savini, Composite, WBBM.
Can you open up that trailer for me? Since February, Morgan has refused to talk to us about these images of bodies stacked in plastic, body parts exposed in this dirty trailer on his property. Should you be treating people's remains like this? There's bugs in the photos. Morgan is also accused of failing to process cremations in a timely manner.
Dave isn't here tonight, but on behalf of the CBS News Chicago investigators, thank you so much for acknowledging his incredible work.
And our next category is number 606, Outstanding Crafts, Achievement for Talent, Reporter, Features, and Human Interests. The nominees are
Michael Lowe, Chicago's very own, WGN. Jake Hamilton, Jake's Takes, WFLD. Carl Deffenbaugh, Composite, WITI. Jasmine Miner, My First Valentine, WLS.
There are 2 Emmys in this category. Thank you. And the Emmys go to, first, Carl Deffenbaugh, Composite, WITI, and Michael Lowe, Chicago's very own WGN.
If the NFL draft is all about projecting what a player could be, the same goes for Ike's art.
Kansas City Chiefs was the back of this cabinet.
These giant logos are all diamonds from the rough.
I'm able to take wood that was thrown away and turn it into art.
A blind photographer. It may sound like a contradiction. Why would a person whose life is shaped by what he can't see spend so much energy and effort creating visual images?
For me, it's kind of a healing mechanism, you know.
I get the honors of going first. Nothing gives me more satisfaction and joy in this crazy career we've all chosen than telling stories like this that impact the human spirit and speak to the positivity that we can find in the world. I have learned so much from watching the stories of this man, so it's an honor to share the stage with Mike Lowe, who's been so kind to me over the years. To the photographers and editors who worked on these pieces, you make the stories come alive. Our assistant news director, Sarah Smith, makes script review somehow the most entertaining process possible. And to my wife and 3 little girls and our friends watching at home, thank you so much for supporting me and letting Dad out of his shuttle service duties sometimes to chase these stories.
I want to thank Kevin Dolman, the photographer who worked so hard on these pieces. This is a series of profile stories named after the WGN slogan, the $1 million slogan, Chicago's very own. And we had a chance to talk once to the guy who wrote the slogan. He did it while drinking margaritas on a napkin at Su Casa on Ontario. And they came up with some bland ones, and there are all kinds of slogans that TV stations have. For example, Channel 7, Eyewitness News. Channel 2 is For the Love of Chicago. Every slogan tries to claim something. But what's unique about the WGN slogan is it allows the viewers to claim us. We are Chicago's very own. And I think that's what this series represents. We try and highlight the people of Chicago, and thank you so much for the recognition.
And our next category is category number 605, Outstanding Craft Achievement for Talent, Reporter, Daily News. And the nominees are
Casey Cronus, Composite, WFLD. Maria Berriesa, Composite, WGBO. Noel Brennan, Composite, WBBM. Lexi Sutter, Composite, WMAQ.
There are 2 Emmys in this category. And the Emmys go to Maria Berriesa, Composite, WGBO. And Noel Brennan, Composite, WBBM.
As Cameron and the Cardinals start campaigning for each other,
Audio class.
front runners crop up.
It's gonna be him. I'm confident, but I'm not confident. Now we have to eat because we're so stressed out.
No consensus on a pope just yet. The Cardinals have finished a snack break and are in their 3rd round of voting.
El ahora Papa León XIV pasó más de 40 años en Perú. Dedicó a comunidades necesitadas, pero para su familia aquí en Illinois siempre fue Rob, con quien hacían travesuras de niños.
I remember we were building a shed and he was on top of it and he fell through the roof.
Well, I just want to say these are very tough times in our community, especially in our immigrant community. So I want to dedicate this Emmy to my community because without them, there will be no Emmy and I wouldn't be standing here. So I just want to say this in Spanish. Se lo quiero dedicar a nuestra comunidad inmigrante porque sin ellos no hay historias y obviamente sin ellos no hay esto, no hay un Emmy. Esto es para ustedes. Gracias.
It's a privilege and honor to tell stories at CBS Chicago. So happy to be there and working alongside amazing journalists, many of whom are sitting over at a couple tables over there. Love working with you guys. I want to thank my wife, Christy, and my 2 boys at home, and my parents who might be watching from Colorado tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Our next category is number 604, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Talent, Sports Analyst and Sports Play-by-Play. And the nominees are
Rick Ball, Composite, Chicago Sports Network. Adam Amin, Composite, Chicago Sports Network.
And the Emmy goes to Rick Ball, Composite, Chicago Sports Network.
Bernard able to drop it off, and the Hawks have control now with 2 minutes to go in overtime. Del Mastro, Bernard, down the wing, Connor Bernard, cuts around behind, works it out the other side, has a look, lets it go, scores! Connor Bernard wins it in overtime!
Rick Ball, unfortunately, is on assignment in Edmonton for the game tonight. Rick would thank his broadcast team of Darren Pang, the producer Sean Day, and the director Dan Aspen. It's amazing that he's literally our Rookie of the Year. First year out, and he won this award. Thanks.
And the next category is category 603, Outstanding Craft Achievement for Talent, Sports Anchor and Sports Reporter. The nominees are
Ashley Washburn, Composite, WTMJ. Scott Grodsky, Composite, WDJT. Cameron Smith, Composite, Chicago Sports Network.
And the Emmy goes to Ashley Washburn, Composite, WTMJ.
he was the only one left there still undrafted. He had to make a decision this morning on whether or not he wanted to stay in the green room for day 3 or go back home and wait out the draft process from there. And man, was he grateful he decided to stay, because not only did he get to hear his name called, but received a huge ovation from the city that he now gets to call home.
I'm a little too tall for this mic. First and foremost, I have to give all the glory to God. I mean, I think we can all agree this industry can bring you really high highs and extremely low lows. And even through those tough ones, this has just been a reminder of his plan and his journey in getting me to this point. I wouldn't be here today without my parents and my family who have pushed me, letting me know my dreams aren't too big and have told me to dream bigger. I need to tell Rick Reedbrock, thank you for everything at TMJ4. He is a big reason for this award. And lastly, for every woman who wonders if they deserve a space in this world, they absolutely do. Keep pushing, and God has a plan for all of us. Thank you.
All right, now to category 602, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Talent, Weather Anchor. And the nominees are
Maria Elena Ponticello, composite, WGBO. Alex Kirshner, composite, WREX. David Yeomans, composite, WBBM. J.D. Rudd, composite, WDJT, Spectrum News 1, Wisconsin.
And the Emmy goes to David Yeomans, composite, WBBM.
We have these little notches here on the leading edge of this wind gust. Kind of like if you swept your hand through a bathtub, just on the surface, right? These little eddies would form on the outside after you swept your hand, right? On a leading edge of a big 60 to 70 mile per hour wind on a geographic scale of several counties.
Thank you all so much. Still crazy that I get paid to do what I love, which is talking about the weather. That tornado outbreak you just saw a clip of was last summer. It was a month and a half after I got hired here in Chicago, coming from Austin, Texas. So this means a lot for the new guy in town. Thank you. I want to thank everybody back there at CBS News Chicago. You guys are great to work with, and thank you to my bosses for having faith in me. Thank you to my beautiful wife back at 53. Without you staying home with our amazing 10-month-old, this would not be possible. So.
And next up, category number 601, Outstanding Craft Achievement for Talent, News Anchor. And the nominees are
Blake Eason, composite, WISN. Diana Gutierrez, composite, WISN. Enrique Rodriguez, composite, WGBO. Terrell Brown, composite, WLS.
And the Emmy goes to Terrell Brown, composite, WLS.
This is where the Illinois delegation will be seated for the Democratic National Convention, and one of the delegates will be selected to come up to this mic and formally announce the number of delegates for each candidate. This has already been wrapped up in a virtual vote for Kamala Harris earlier on this month, but the DNC says there will be a big party and celebration for this moment on Tuesday.
You know, these are craft awards, and I wouldn't be able to practice and do this craft without my incredible colleagues in news and creative at WLS. Guys, I've earned this through you, and thank you for letting me lean on you and learn from you. Thank you.
All right, we are back here. Shannon, if you could please identify the bicycles. Good job. Okay. Nicely done. All right, and this guy. Let's see it. No.
What do you mean?
I missed these two. You see? Look, there's the
Oh,
tire
come
right here.
on.
And this one has got a little bit on there, too.
Oh, come on.
No, you're not going in. Matter of fact.
I'm a 40-time Emmy winner.
That's what you say you are.
I'm a
I don't know what you
scholarship
are
winner.
now, honey.
I'm a cancer patient?
Beat it.
Oh, come
Beat it.
on.
No.
I'm taking one of
You've
these.
had enough, really. I think it's time you give it to somebody else, honestly. All right, how about you? Let's see if you could do it. Nice. See, of course a woman gets it. Go ahead, honey. All right, your next presenter's coming, Mike. I love Mike. Okay. Your next presenter's coming out from WDJT, Dua Izarar, and Columbia College student Shannon Sykes, everybody.
Yes, looks like we're not computers. No. Now on to people who are also not AI. Category 508, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Promotion, Single Spot / Campaign. And the nominees are...
Two Worlds, One Dream. The Cubs return to Japan. Cubs Productions. Chicago Bears schedule release. The Real Ben Johnson. The Chicago Bears Football Club. Love Letters. From the Fans to Chicago. Chicago Sports Network.
And the winner is... really hard to open. Almost there. Two Worlds, One Dream, The Cubs Return to Japan. Cubs Productions.
What an awesome project to work on. First off, just want to thank the Cubs Productions team and Yuki Solomon. Just incredible work on this project, and always want to thank Cubs leadership for really supporting us in all these big projects. Thank you.
And the next category is 507, Outstanding Achievement for Program, Non-News Promotion, Single Spot Campaign, or Long-Form Promotional Spot. And the nominees are...
Celebrating Jeffrey Bear, Promotional Tribute, WTTW. NBC5 Chicago salutes SNL 50, WMAQ. Promo Item Hall of Fame, Cubs Productions. Accesso Total Chicago, WSNS. Blues Alternate Jersey Announcement, Cubs Productions.
And the Emmy goes to Blues Alternate Jersey Announcement, Cubs Productions.
Wow, thank you, everybody. I would like to extend a congratulations to my teammates. You guys are some really amazing creatives, and it was an honor to work on this, and thank you.
And the next category, 506, Outstanding Achievement for News Promotion, Single Spot Campaign. And the nominees are...
Experts, WMAQ. Local Network News, WSNS. Mission Spring, WEEK.
And the winner is... Experts, WMAQ.
Many people might not know this. Before I was a reporter, I was an English teacher, just like my mom. Growing up, we read all of the Chicago newspapers, the TV news, it was always on, and we were just plugged in to everything that was happening around us. And that passion for understanding the world, it led me to journalism.
Picking up this award for Stephanie Jimenez, who couldn't make it tonight. Congratulations, Stephanie and team. She'd like to thank the Creative Services team and also everyone in the news reporters that were part of this campaign. Thank you.
And the next category is 505, Outstanding Achievement for Commercial Campaign. And the nominees are
Visit Indiana 2025 in Indiana. Cloudgate Productions, We Create Media. Visit Indiana. Find your light at the Catholic University of America. Spirit Juice Studios.
And the Emmy goes to Find Your Light at the Catholic University of America Spirit Juice Studios.
This is such an honor, but there's no time to be speechless because there's a timer. Thank you so much to the Catholic University of America for trusting us with your brand and your vision, and thank you to the team behind me and also those watching at home for supporting us. This is a victory for all of us. Beautiful things can happen when you do what you love with people that you love to do work with, and this is just an amazing example of how that never gets old. Thank you guys so much. This is an honor that we don't take lightly. God bless.
Category 504, Outstanding Achievement for Commercial Single Spot. The nominees are
Potawatomi Casino and Hotel Brand Spot 2025, Daily Planet Productions Limited, Gambler Johnson, Rugged Reliable Responsive, Rad Productions, USA, LLC, Sports Medicine Commercial, Pixel X LLC, Lead with Light, Spirit Juice Studios.
And the Emmy goes to Gambler Johnson, Rugged Reliable Responsive, Rad Productions, USA, LLC.
Mount it, power it, carry it. Our focus is on the details. You provide the heroics, and we'll provide the support behind the scenes. Because we don't need the attention.
The update on the elephant is Tumi will see me in Sri Lanka to visit the elephants that I know. I want to thank God first, again, for this opportunity to really tell these stories in central Wisconsin for brands like Gambler Johnson, again, for trusting us, for our creativity, Kevin, and my wife and my business partner, Hope, my business partner, Annika, and the rest of the crew in central Wisconsin to make these cinematic stories epic. So, yeah, come to Wisconsin, I guess. All right, thank you, everybody. Good night.
And the next category is 503, Outstanding Achievement for Public Service Announcement Single Spot Campaign. And the nominees are
Footprints, Captivate Film Company, Remembering 10/7, Victims a Year Later, Jewish United Fund of Chicago, JUF, Handmade with Love, Spirit Juice Studios.
And the Emmy goes to Handmade with Love, Spirit Juice Studios.
Charlie's workshop is like the North Pole. Charlie makes them, and we sand them, and refine them. So we're like the elves.
Our goal each year is at least 500 to give away to various organizations. And I have probably made close to 15,000 toys over the years.
Well, thank you so much for this honor. Something that we can all agree on is that kids deserve the chance to be kids. And that's something that Mr. Charlie Shepard and his Knights of Columbus Council know too well. They put their faith into action and show their love in these tangible ways to make sure that kids at Christmas can have toys. So we want to say a special thank you to Charles Shepard and Council 6965, David Naglieri and the Knights of Columbus, the whole team at Spirit Juice Studios, and to all the organizations out there that make sure every kid has a Merry Christmas.
now category 502, Outstanding Achievement for Branded Content, Short Form Content. And the nominees are
The Lion and the Lioness, Fig Media. Wonder, Northwestern Medicine. Planting a Vision, Illinois Farm Bureau. Proudly Wisconsin Cheese, Studio 88. 125 years of White Sox baseball, Chicago White Sox. The Lab Report, Northwestern Medicine. Hometown in Crisis, How Opioids Devastated a Community, University of Notre Dame brand content.
And the winner is Wonder, Northwestern Medicine.
While others wonder if, in Northwestern Medicine, we wonder how. In fact, wonder is the fuel that propels us from what we discovered yesterday to how we deliver today.
Well, I guess you can keep that, Emmy, I think. All right, the next category is 501, Outstanding Achievement for Branded Content, Long Form Content. And the nominees are
NBC Chicago Today celebrates Universal Studios, WMAQ. Inside the Fire, Chicago Fire Football Club.
And the Emmy goes to Inside the Fire, Chicago Fire Football Club.
It's a big night for us, guys. Come on. Look around the room. You need your brothers. We play collective. We play together. That's how we get the win. 1, 2, 3. Win!
Hope you brought your stocking cap. Hope you brought your parka. Temperatures around 25 degrees.
I'm Pete Buttigieg, and I had the great honor and good fortune of working as an intern for Renee Ferguson nearly 25 years ago at WMAQ Channel 5 in Chicago. I was a college student, and my internship almost ended before it began when my plans for housing in Chicago fell through at the last minute. But I showed up to work that first day anyway, not sure exactly what I would do next. And when Renee learned that I was still figuring out a place to stay, her answer was simple. She and her family took me in. Working at Renee's side as she did her extraordinary investigative work opened my eyes not just to the things happening in Chicago's underbelly, but to the power of journalism to make a positive difference. As a direct result of her fearless reporting, I saw people released from wrongful imprisonment, children kept safe from predators, and a mother comforted by a measure of justice after living through unspeakable pain. It was all in a day's work for Renee, work whose power and importance she never took for granted. I went on to seek a different path than a career as a broadcast journalist, but I never forgot the lessons that she taught. Diligence in uncovering the truth, compassion for those bearing the human impact of the stories of the day, and the responsibility of anyone with a platform to do right by those with too little power and voice. In today's fragmented and increasingly digital media environment, the work of professional journalists matters, not less, but more than ever. Even as we mourn Renee Ferguson's passing, we know that countless people, some who worked closely with her and others who she never even met, are better off thanks to her talent, integrity, and courage. Renee, you are missed, but your positive impact will be felt for generations.
Please welcome Chicago Midwest Chapter President, John Shipman.
Hi, everybody. I've seen that in memoriam video through the editing process, and I get different types of feelings every time you watch it because you want to remember the people that we've lost. You're also celebrating all their work, but you realize working with people for such a long time, they also become your friends, right? So I always want to say that's my favorite part of the show, which sounds, I don't know, weird, but at the same time, it's remembering people who you love. So, we honored some great people, and in that video, some people were in the business for over 50 years, anchors, reporters, unsung heroes behind the cameras, athletes, analysts, along with some that were just starting to shape their future in the industry. One of those celebrated was Sarah Jans. She was the beloved daughter of Ed Jans and Roz Varon. If you know Roz, you love Roz. I met her years ago when we first started working on the Board of Governors for the Chicago Midwest chapter, but have known her for so much longer because of her great work at ABC7 until she retired in 2024 after 35 years with the network. Roz's world was Sarah. Sarah caught the media and broadcasting bug from her mom at an early age. She was later instrumental in founding our junior board and also a Natus Scholarship recipient. And that brings us to this moment as we recognize our scholarship award winners. We have a new scholarship, and we're introducing this year. It's the Sarah Jans Take Your Shot Memorial Scholarship. To talk more about the scholarship and Sarah, here's Sarah's parents, Roz and Ed, and of course, Lola.
Ed and I thought it would be very important and most appropriate for us to do this together. Ed.
Thank you. I'm Sarah's dad, Ed Jans, and Sarah grew up in a broadcast television household, and Mom was on one side of the lens, I was on the other, technical. And from that, she probably got something. She was an artist, she was a photographer, musician, a lot more that we won't know. But through Natus and the Chicago Midwest chapter, this foundation, this scholarship fund will help the next person see and take their shot like she did. With that, I give it back to you, Mom.
I miss her and think about her every day. Sarah was the most creative, talented, clever person I knew. In fact, when she moved to Albuquerque, she couldn't find work in her field right away, so she entertained the thought of teaching. She applied for teaching jobs. She felt so strongly about paying it forward, even at that young age. Only made sense to start a scholarship in her honor. And because of her involvement with Natus and the junior board, well, it was a no-brainer to set it up through Natus. My sincere hope is that with this scholarship, Sarah's legacy will far, far outlive mine. The recipient of the first Sarah Jans Take Your Shot Memorial Scholarship has a similar career path as Sarah did, albeit in front of the camera while she was behind the scenes. Let's take a look at all of the recipients of this year's Natus College Scholarships.
Introducing the 2025 Natus Chicago Midwest Chapter College Scholarship recipients. Jeremy Fredericks is a senior at Northwestern University. He receives the Sarah Jans Take Your Shot Memorial Scholarship. Jeremy believes that broadcast journalism is an adventurous and significant career choice. He wants to show people the world and explain why people act and think the way they do. Jeremy has been a valued contributor to the Northwestern News Network, covered the Republican and Democratic national conventions as part of his internship at WJFW in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and covered a wide range of politics as part of Medill on the Hill in Washington, D.C. Ashley Robinson is a senior at George Washington University. She receives the Ephraim Family Foundation Scholarship. Ashley, a Division I college athlete, plans to follow in her father's footsteps and become a sports reporter. She anchors her GWU studio sports show Unstoppable, where she relishes the remarkable connections made with students and professional athletes. Ashley's internships included sports and news broadcasting at Washington, D.C. television stations, where she was a part of a post-production package of a Commanders versus the Bears football game. Micah Sandy is a senior at Northwestern University. He receives the Bernstein Global Wealth Management Scholarship. Micah plans to be a broadcast producer and reporter who believes that everyone has a fascinating story. Reporters can find them if they look with diligence, care, and compassion. Producers can make them happen. Throughout his time at Northwestern, his television classes have allowed him to study in Greece, Colombia, Italy, and Japan, where he developed extensive cultural knowledge and refined his skills in producing and reporting. He produced a mini documentary about TikTok and its role in providing misinformation regarding the 2022 University of Idaho murders. Monique Lewis is a graduate student at Northwestern University. She receives the Board of Governors Scholarship. Monique completed her bachelor's degree at Yale University, where she immersed herself in the university's sports community, particularly enjoying arguing about football. She then applied to Northwestern Sports Media Graduate Specialization to pursue a career in sports media with a focus on football and other sports. She believes that broadcasters turn special sports moments into lasting memories and that sports should reflect the diversity of their audience. She hopes that if another daughter of immigrants can see her, that they may realize they will also be able to find a voice reporting someday.
Everybody, how are we doing? I was starstruck to see Roz just there. That was beautiful. And I'm so excited to bring up your next presenters. They are from WFLD, Casey Cronus, and from College of DuPage, student Sophie Tongson.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations to all the nominees and winners so far tonight. Everyone here should be really proud of themselves.
Yes, and I just want to say, you know, I'm a student here. It is just an honor to be here amongst professionals as yourselves. Thank you so much for the kind of coverage you're doing, and it's just really, really cool seeing people in the industry thriving, so thank you very much.
We are starting with category 419, Outstanding Achievement for Lifestyle, Short and Long Form Content, and the nominees are...
The Listing, Episode 1, Skyline Views, WMAQ, Reviving Indigenous Foods, Discover Media Works, Inc.
All right. And the Emmy goes to Reviving Indigenous Foods, Discover Media Works, Inc.
We know what home is because Ho-Chunks returned home. Our ancestors were removed 16 times forcibly, but they returned 17 because it was so important for us to be in Wisconsin, in these sacred spaces, on this sacred land.
I'll make this quick. I just want to thank my wonderful wife for all of her support and my little kiddo Odin for giving me this fish for good luck. It worked, buddy.
Aho, hijakishina hinikaragiwi hochunk rajada huchoga. Thank you, everybody. Greet each and every one of you in the Ho-Chunk language. My name is Bluing, and it's great to see our foods come back to life. And food is medicine, dancing is medicine, and Mother Earth is medicine too as well. So thank you.
Category 418, Outstanding Achievement for Nostalgia, Historical, Short and Long Form Content.
The Making of the Ryan Sandberg Statue, Cubs Productions. Al Capone's Bloody Business, WTTW. Portal to the Past, The Music Box Theater, WLS. The Making of Playboy, WTTW.
Okay. And the Emmy goes to, oh, there are two. All right. First, Al Capone's Bloody Business and The Making of Playboy, both WTTW.
A magazine that changed America.
Playboy is the most famous media startup of the American century.
Created in Chicago by Chicagoans.
Here we were in this shop on the corner on North Michigan Avenue, but we were having an impact all over the world. Clubs, casinos, TV shows.
Good evening. I'm Hugh Hefner, your host. Glad you could join us.
Al Capone is the prototypical celebrity gangster. He's bigger than Chicago.
Around the world, people knew who he was. You tell somebody you're from Chicago, and what do you get? Oh, Chicago, da-da-da-da-da.
Really need to get my dress hemmed. Congratulations to all of our fellow nominees. This was very unexpected, but what a pleasure to work with an incredible crew, an incredible team, everyone at WTTW, Anna Gardner, Shelley Spencer, thanks to my family. Viva Public Television.
I just want to second that emotion. Many thanks to WTTW. We don't take these opportunities to make documentaries for granted. Shelley Spencer again, Anna Gardner, our associate producer, Bianca Lozano. This is a pleasure, and we are grateful.
Next category is 417, Outstanding Achievement for Human Interest, Short Form Content, and the nominees are
Honoring Heroes, a soldier's tribute to fallen comrades, Spirit Juice Studios. UCP Seguin, Opening Doors, Bitter Jester Studios, and UCP Seguin of Greater Chicago. The Heart of Wisconsin Mushing, Discover MediaWorks, Inc. Breath of Life, The Legacy of Dr. Robert Bartlett, Behold. The Real McCoy, WCIU. Blessed Bikers, WLS.
And the Emmy winner goes to The Heart of Wisconsin Mushing, Discover MediaWorks Incorporated.
Well, I first got introduced to dog sledding up in Anchorage, Alaska for the Fur Rendezvous. And I figured, well, let's see what the town has to offer. That's when I saw my first dog sled race, and I had never seen anything like it. And I had never seen such chaos.
Thank you so much. I definitely wasn't expecting this. You could ask anyone at my table. I was like, the competition is just really tough, and I'm just so happy to be here. But this is amazing. Thank you. Thank you to my team, Portia, Austin, Blaze, on the filming crew, all the people behind the scenes, Melissa Omernick, who is the featured dog sledder. I know it's been a tough winter, past few winters for Wisconsin. in all winter sports. So I'm glad that we were able to make this piece and highlight that. Thank you.
All right, next category is 416, Outstanding Achievement for Human Interest, Long-Form Content.
Day of the Dead, Milwaukee PBS. Amusement Parks, WTTW. Hours Chicago, 600,000 strong, WLS.
And the Emmy goes to another twofer. There are two. Amusement Parks, WTTW, and Day of the Dead, Milwaukee PBS.
Riverview was unique. There was no other place like Riverview. It was the world's largest amusement park.
Riverview was a rite of passage. It was a kid's playground.
Everybody wanted to go to Riverview.
But when real estate went boom, the parks went bust.
En México y muchos otros países de Latinoamérica, existe una celebración que evoluciona y difiere de país en país y de región en región. La esencia es la misma: honrar y celebrar la memoria de los que han fallecido.
Wow, thank you so much. This show was such a blast. First and foremost, I want to thank my most talented extras, my kids, Nathan and Lila, who got into Six Flags for free. My husband, Moti, my biggest supporter, thank you. Love you always and forever. My team at WTTW, you guys are amazing. Anna Gardner, Shelly Spencer, Ian Bertorelli, Mike Burrow, really the entire team. It takes a village. Public media, fight for it. Thank you.
Wow, what an honor. Thank you to the Emmy Chicago chapter and my amazing colleagues, all of them, especially Yvonne Sanchez, Erika Drefal, Jason Pickers, Brian Ewick. Your work is everything. To my family and to God, thank you for my strength. For 25 years, our show has focused on the Latino community, a community facing unthinkable times. We must expose the cruelty of some immigration practices separating families. My deepest thanks go to those defending our freedom, the Constitution, and democracy. Thank you.
Category 415, Outstanding Achievement for Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, Short Form Content.
Femme and Queer Skate Night, PBS Wisconsin. Caminando Juntos, AARP Illinois. Our Glenkirk Journey, Voices of Impact, Bitter Jester Studios, and Glenkirk. Limbs with a Heart, WLS.
And the Emmy winner goes to our Glenkirk Journey, Voices of Impact, Bitter Jester Studios, and Glenkirk.
The littlest things can make them have the best days ever.
I made friends with like a lot of people, and I've made them part of my daughter's family because they're like family to me.
If it wasn't for Glenkirk, I wouldn't be happy, and it changed my life.
Because of Glenkirk, I can talk about my special needs.
I promise we're not the special needs production company, but it is our privilege to work with organizations like this. Glenkirk is another great, incredible company. I want to give a shout out to Kim Berenberg, our co-producer, and Christiane Mayfield, who couldn't be here tonight because she's having fun in LA. But as I said before, if you have people with special needs in your life, give them a hug, and encourage people you know to go say hello, engage with them, have a sit down, have a conversation. They are truly some of the warmest, most lovely people. And if you would like to meet a few of them, stop by table 52 and say hello. Catherine especially would be happy to tell you about Williams syndrome.
And if you need good jokes, they do the jokes. They love the jokes, so thank you.
Thank you. All right, next we have category 414 for outstanding achievement for diversity, equity, and inclusion, long-form content.
The Young Lords of Lincoln Park, WTTW. Wisconsin Hometown Stories, Beloit, PBS Wisconsin. Project Community, Celebrating Black History, WISN.
And the Emmy goes to the Young Lords of Lincoln Park, WTTW.
The group, the Young Lords, was there to fight for social justice for the Puerto Rican community.
The Young Lords, which later became the Puerto Rican counterpart of the Black Panther Party, was the first Latino youth resistance movement of the 1960s.
Thank you so much. This is an honor to be part of this for WTTW, our entire team, to dedicate to telling stories by this community, for this community, and about this community, especially those that have gone overlooked. The Young Lords of Lincoln Park is an important part of Chicago's history, and I was born and raised here, a Chicago kid with community activist parents, and it really allows me to express my values to my kids, Sophie and Josie, without having to give a lecture, and so I appreciate that, and just want to continue this work, so thank you. Category 413, Outstanding Achievement for Children, Youth, and Teen, Short and Long-Form Content. And the nominees are?
Information, Prime 312 LLC. How did early airplane pilots navigate without modern tech? PBS Wisconsin. Adventures of M, Threaded Films, 6-Bit Solutions, Smash Virtual, Hacksaw Labs. Coast Guard Case File, Discover Media Works, Inc.
All right. Ooh, there are 2 Emmy winners. Okay. And the Emmys go to Adventures of M, Threaded Films, 6-Bit Solutions, Smash Virtual, Hacksaw Labs, and In Reformation, Prime 312 LLC.
You're building legs for the spaceship?
Bingo!
Legs. For the ship
You get it.
in space.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be awesome!
You could feel the ground shake when the engines are turning on.
I could actually feel it like in my body. When they're like going for it, it's just like, whoa.
It's amazing. I really enjoyed today.
I guess I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. Having this growing up, it definitely would have put something in my heart to move forward.
Oh my. Thanks go to Prime 312, incredible visionary directors, producers, and editors, Chris and Norma Hoderman, for making that vision incredibly possible. Thanks go to Brian Allendorfer of Airshow Consultants, who helped me introduce the children to the military aircraft for the Chicago Air and Water Show. I'd also like to thank Frank Gutierrez for helping the veteran community come together to make this all possible, and Dr. Sims, the executive director of the JROTC program of Chicago Public Schools. I'll be real quick. I'm a Navy veteran. Serving my country changed my life. And the one thing that I wanted to do was pay it forward and help the youth of today here in Chicago get the opportunity to open doors and step through and see what possibilities there are for them. So I wanted to have them meet the Blue Angel pilots, the Blue Angel crew, the military individuals that help make this country safe. And so I brought Arrington, come on up, to the table, and he was part of the show. And let me just share with you real quick, Arrington, what is your dreams after high school?
After I graduate, I want to go into college, do ROTC, and enlist in the Army as an officer.
Yeah. He's going to become an Army officer. Nice job, Arrington.
Wow. All right, I get to. Thanks for that. I get to follow that. So, huge thanks to my family, my mom, who made a bunch of the puppets that you guys saw up there, to Alex, to Bill and Libby, to Lisa, Hannah, and of course Scott for helping make all this happen. To our amazing team that I think's watching, hopefully on the YouTube, it was a team project. This thing goes to everybody. Huge thanks. To the Illinois Film Office, whose support made this possible for us. You know, we're not a normal entry up here. We're not in the news. We're an independent production with puppets in space, I guess. So, you know, we really have just one simple goal with Adventures of Em, and it's to bring good into the world, and we need that more than anything right now. So hopefully this will inspire kids to keep shooting for the stars and adventuring. No, thank you all.
Hi, you guys. All right. Yes. All right. Thank you. All right. Hi, honey. How are you? I'm great. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. Hi, guys. How is everybody? I thought I'd come into the audience for a minute. It's stuffy back there, honestly. It's nice out here with you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Look at this. It's Tom Skilling, everybody. You look marvelous, darling. Thank you. Thank you. I'm new at this. I'm doing okay?
Hey, I think you're going to be back again.
Oh, my goodness. Really wow. You've had a little too much to drink, maybe, but that's all right. How's Hawaii? Aren't you retired now?
I go back and forth. Yeah. This is my boss right here, Rick Harris. And no, I'm having fun doing special projects on the side. In fact, we got one coming up on Tuesday on the nuclear power plant up at Byron. And so
that sounds really exciting, Tom. We do need electricity, yeah. You got these fancy butter balls down here. Nobody told me about these butter balls. They look good. What? Yeah.
Have you had this dessert? It's awesome.
No. Is it good? Yeah. Have you heard about this kids doing the 6-7 thing, Tom?
No.
So it's like this trendy thing where the kids are doing, clap if you know what I'm talking about. 6, so you know about it. It's not like, yeah, well, I won't repeat that, but yeah. It's a family show. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah. This has gone off the rails. All right, Tom, why don't you do us a favor here, Tom, and read the next 2 presenters for us.
All right, we've got Ruthie Polinsky, and we have DePaul University student Aliyah McFadden.
Oh, very good. You still got it. You still got it, honey. Thank you so much for coming. Nice.
Can everyone please give it up for Aliyah, who won a student award this evening?
Thank you so much, everyone. It's such an honor to be here. Hopefully, many more Emmys in the future.
Love it. Let's keep this thing rolling, okay? We're having fun here. Category 412, Outstanding Achievement for Arts and Entertainment, Short Form Content. And the nominees are
Project Tommy Hawk, Best Day Ever Fit, Chicago Blackhawks. Mobile Street Art Care Project, Localish, WLS. Third Coast Music, Prime 312 LLC. And Artist Arises, Zoe Motion Pictures.
And the winner goes to Mobile Street Art Cart Project, localish WLS.
I've been working here in the neighborhood for the last 25 years or so, and I go out into the neighborhood to invite adults to play, to dream, to imagine, to talk to each other. Buenas tardes, ¿no quiero una bolsa? But most importantly, to think about the importance of art in the neighborhood and how we can bring people together through art making as a way to organize, mobilize ourselves, celebrate our stories.
Yeah, I just want to thank God, and I want to thank WLS. I want to thank our general manager, John Eidler, our VP of marketing, Neka Nuasu, our executive producer, Justina Siska, everyone in our programming department, and I also want to thank my lovely wife, my sons, Cam and Ian, and my precious daughter, Joy, who is a leukemia survivor. Thank you.
Next is category 411, Outstanding Achievement for Arts, Entertainment, Long-Form Content, and the nominees are
Latinos en las Artes, WGBO, Cottage Grove Productions, the Wintrust Magnificent Mile Lights Festival, WLS, The Moments That Made Us, WFLD.
And the Emmy goes to The Moments That Made Us, WFLD.
They're the moments that we'll never forget.
Before we started to shoot that, we looked on the monitor and saw the whole thing.
80% of the people that saw the film actually thought I won.
Hi. This piece was a love letter to the movies that I worshipped growing up as a kid. When I was 7, I used to get picked on and bullied for being a movie nerd, and now I'm in a room full of people who give me one of these for being a movie nerd. I'm loved by someone who loves me for being a movie nerd, and I appreciate you guys. Thanks very much.
Next up, category 410, Outstanding Achievement for Special Event Coverage, Live or Edited. And the nominees are
RNC in Milwaukee Tonight, WTMJ, Countdown Chicago 2025, WLS.
And the Emmy goes to Countdown Chicago 2025, WLS.
Thank you all so much. It is such a pleasure and an honor to lead this team and to work at ABC7 Chicago. I want to thank John Eidler, our president and general manager, who allows us to do this dance year after year, and it brings so much joy to the community and, of course, to the team. Terrell Brown and Justina Siska, who helped me executive produce the show, so thank you very much. Cheryl Scott, all of the producers and the anchors who help with this. And you probably noticed we had a number of young dancers in the dance there, one with us tonight. So it was an honor to have Chicago youth be a part of this and to showcase our wonderful city. Thank you so much.
The next category is 409, Outstanding Achievement for Public Affairs Program, Short Form Content, and the nominees are
From Struggle to Service, Spirit Juice Studios, Oak Park Migrant Study Story, Omni Media and Marketing, Marian Catholic High School Fencing Team, Archdiocese of Chicago.
And the Emmy goes to Oak Park Migrant Student Story, Omni Media and Marketing.
Entre todos los profesores me han ayudado en las clases. Esta escuela es muy buena.
Now, Jose and his mom are living with another staff member, and they have been since probably sometime in February. So, I mean, that is, to me, that's an extraordinary testament to what's been going on here.
Thank you to all the fellow nominees and everyone in here for the incredible work that you do. Much appreciated. Thank you to my team, my business partner and creative co-pilot, Ruben Andanoff, our incredible editor, Brandon Wacker, and the fellow producer, Bridget Shanahan. Thank you to the Illinois Education Association for continuing to be on the forefront, standing up for the rights of educators, and most importantly, thank you to the educators out there that are on the front lines every day. You have one of the most difficult jobs in the world, and we appreciate everything you do. Thank you.
Our next category is 408, Outstanding Achievement for Public Affairs Program, Single Program, or Series. And the nominees are
Paris on Politics, WFLD. Struggle After Suicide, Life Focus Media. First Hand Peacekeepers, WTTW.
And the Emmy goes to Peacekeepers, WTTW.
The 11th district is one of the hottest districts in the city of Chicago. We try to get the community to see like how relaxing it feels to be out.
Hey, what's going on with y'all? How y'all doing?
I've been in households where the mother is asking the son to text me when you make it to the store, text me when you're leaving the store, right? That's the reality of it.
So this is a series about people who are keeping the peace in Chicago's neighborhoods. Just to add to the chorus of voices who've already said this, the kind of story you're only going to find on public television. Thank you to WTTW. Thank you to the amazing team of people who worked on this. I wouldn't even be able to start to read all the names: Edgar Vargas, Mario Tharp, Teresa White, Teresa Crawford. And we have Adrian here, one of the peacekeepers who's doing the amazing work of keeping the peace in our neighborhoods. Thank you.
Next is category 407, Outstanding Achievement for Magazine Program Short Form Content. And the nominees are
Localissimio, WGBO. Time to Spare, WDJT.
And the Emmy goes to Time to Spare, WDJT.
Welcome to an afternoon at the bowling alley. With Al Stahoviak.
Gee, it slipped out of my hand.
Once a week, Stahoviak bowls in a league. During the summer, it's at Classic Lanes in Greenfield, which celebrated Al's 100th birthday last month.
You just turned 100. How does it feel?
Boom.
I'm Mike. I'm not AJ, but I do sit next to him in the newsroom, so I feel qualified to take this for him. I'll deliver it on Monday. AJ and Kobe are fantastic journalists, and they definitely deserve this. That story was really cool. You should definitely check it out. So thank you. I'll let him know. I'll give him a text. Thanks.
Our next category is 406, Outstanding Achievement for Magazine Program, Single Program, or Series. The nominees are
Dear Wisconsin 108 WDJT. Wisconsin Life, Socolo Food Park, PBS Wisconsin. You Don't Know Shy, City Stories, Digifay. Poochie and Pang, Episode 3, WMAQ. Chicago Noir, The Interpreter and the Director, CAN TV. Our Chicago, Líderes Innovadores, WLS.
And the Emmy goes to You Don't Know Shy, City Stories, Digify.
Sometimes I walk in a space, a college, university, lecture hall. I'll have folks on my bus and they're ready for a tour from a historian, and then here comes lanky, 6'5", dreadlock, Jordan, fitted hat wearing Dilla. They're like, hey, where's the historian?
Thank you. Thank you. That's crazy.
I'm usually a very wordy person. Right now, I don't even have the words. What I do want to say, though, for particularly the people watching on the internet, you certainly can start a show rooted in the positivity of Chicago. You can do it yourself. If you have great intentions and you just want to lift up God's greatest city, you might be standing here in a pair of very flat Jordans winning an Emmy. Hey, guess what? Everything dope about America comes from Chicago.
Please join me in welcoming from WGN, Aaron McElroy, and Illinois State University student, Aaliyah Mendoza.
Good evening, everyone. You're about halfway through, so congratulations here. We're going to start with category 405, Outstanding Achievement for Interview, Discussion, Short and Long Form.
And the nominees are
Interesantamente, Salud Mental, WGBO. It's Okay to Ask Questions, Ace Dad, WMAQ. The CEO Series, Build-A-Bear, Salvi. It's Okay to Ask Questions, Rosie O'Donnell, WMAQ. The CEO Series, Goodyear, Salvi.
All right, and the winner is, let's see what we got here. That was a rough tear, sorry about that. The CEO Series, Goodyear.
This was going to be the luxury liners of the inlands, right? Okay. And so it started off that way. Goodyear made hundreds of these through the wartime efforts, and actually they spent a lot of time out in the field protecting the Navy ships during World War II, and then became one of the most well-known marketing icons, right, around the world.
Hey, shout out to table 48, best table here. Even the three people that were late. I'm looking at you two. There's a lot of businesses and CEOs out there that don't do the right thing, and we try to promote and tell the stories of business leaders that do the right thing, they do things with integrity, they run good cultures, and that's all we're trying to do. So thank you so much for the recognition, and it's great to be here. Thank you.
Our next category is 404B, Outstanding Achievement for Information Instructional Short Form Content.
And the nominees are
Buzzwords, Attack Surface Management, Impact Studios, Farm to Food Bank Program, Explained, Illinois Farm Bureau, WTTW News Explains, WTTW.
And the Emmy goes to Farm to Food Bank Program Explained, Illinois Farm Bureau.
I think the stat that's typically thrown out is between 30 and 40% of all food
in this country goes uneaten.
With increased cost of food, we're seeing more and more need at the food bank level. They have the highest demand they've ever had for needing food in their pantries.
There's a need there for families to receive fresh produce.
At the same time, farming is becoming harder and harder.
Unfortunately, the Illinois Farm Bureau video production team was not able to make it tonight, but I had the honor of interning with them in the summer of 2023. This award really is a testament to the passion and pure heart that these video producers put into telling the stories of the farmers that drive the food systems in our country and in our state and feed people who wouldn't be fed otherwise. So, thank you.
All right, category 404, Outstanding Achievement for Informational, Instructional, Long-Form Content.
And the nominees are?
Un Cubit a la Vez, WGBO. Project Tornado, WBND. A Celebration of Hanukkah with Jeffrey Bear, WTTW.
And the winner is A Celebration of Hanukkah with Jeffrey Bear.
Hey kids, how does Hanukkah make you feel?
Amazing! Having like fun, dancing with my family. You light 8 candles, one for each night. Eat good food. Potato pancake, jelly donut, chocolate. Lots of decorations. And then we give presents.
All right, so I know I've already thanked my kids once tonight, but they were in there and they're awesome. Thank you, Nathan, Lila, Moti. This show was so much fun to work on, not only to honor my own traditions, but also to work with the amazing team at WTTW, especially Katerina Sazanova. It was so lucky to have you by my side. Joe Winston, you're brilliant out there somewhere, and the incomparable Jeffrey Bear, host extraordinaire. Working with you is a career highlight. Thank you all. And watch the show this December, rebroadcast on PBS nationally.
Our next category is 403, Outstanding Achievement for Documentary, Topical.
And the nominees are?
Touring Chicago's lakefront with Jeffrey Bear, WTTW. Black women post George Floyd Chapter 1, Tragedy Creates Opportunity, CAN TV. Homeless, The Migrant Experience, WTTW.
And the Emmy goes to Homeless, The Migrant Experience, WTTW.
En Venezuela llegamos a un punto que fue tanta la escasez de todo en que yo veía a mis hijos y yo decía, yo no quiero esto para mis hijos, o sea, yo quiero que mis hijos tengan un estudio, tengan una carrera. Yo estudié y no pude terminarlo.
All right, Dan and Ann Gleason, thank you for the opportunity. I know. Emily, I met when it seemed like compassion was in short supply. The cities come around. Nomás quiero decirles que el pueblo salva al pueblo. Gracias.
Okay, we're moving on to category 402, Outstanding Achievement for Documentary Historical.
And the nominees are
Deadly Alliance, Leopold and Loeb, WTTW. Mr. Abbott, Fertile Ground Factory. The Girl in the Yellow Scarf, Prince Media Group LLC. When the West Side Burned, WTTW. Wisconsin Lighthouses, PBS Wisconsin. Roots and Legacy, Jesus Salas, Milwaukee PBS.
All right, the Emmy goes to, we have 2 Emmys in this category. Here we go. Deadly Alliance, Leopold, WTTW, Roots and Legacy, Jesus Salas.
We were part of 100,000 seasonal migrant workers coming from La Frontera, from the Texas-Mexico borderlands, coming up here. And we converted the agricultural industry of this region to feed all of these growing urban areas that were growing at the time. Wisconsin at that time became a leader.
The story of Leopold and Loeb is the story of the original crime of the century.
Nearly 100 years ago, the senseless murder of 14-year-old Bobby Franks transfixed the city of Chicago and the nation.
It was horrible.
When the migrants came to Wisconsin on the 60s, there were 15 students in the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. There was no welcoming for them. Right now, there are 2,000 Latino students in UWM. It has been a privilege to serve our communities, the ones who are Latinos and the ones who are standing for them right now. I have learned so many things from them, and I feel just humbled. I want to thank, again, the Chicago chapter of the Emmys for this recognition. It should be for all that people sacrificing for the next generation. Thank you to all those who are defending them, supporting them, and defending the Constitution. Thank you.
Thank you, WTTW and Chicago Stories. Again, making documentaries is not always easy. We're out there late at night and just really trying to get things done. I'd like to thank my crew that did especially the reenactments in this story. That was a historical documentary. My editor, David Fortney, Brendan Walsh, our cameraman, and especially Anna Gardner and Shelley Spencer, who are leading a ship of amazing talent. And so thank you very much for recognizing it.
Our next category is 401, Outstanding Achievement for Documentary, Cultural.
And the nominees are
Our Chicago, Food for the Soul, WLS. Our Chicago, Black Hair Is, WLS. House Music, A Cultural Revolution, WTTW.
And the Emmy goes to House Music, A Cultural Revolution, WTTW.
House music spread worldwide.
It's essentially the blueprint for all of electronic dance music.
When you move your body for the goal of joy and ecstasy and freedom and liberation, and it just does something.
And it all started in Chicago.
Wow, it's my birthday, so thank you, Academy, for this birthday present. I'd like to thank WTTW, Anna Gardner, and especially Shelley Spencer for allowing me to make this wonderful story. I'd like to thank those who helped me tell the story, including my writer, Dr. Gail Baker, my cinematographer here, Jody Williams, my associate producer, Keisha Chavers, and the assistant producers who also did so much behind the scenes, Frederick Dunson, Kevin McCall, Lauren Laurie, and David Chavez, among others. And I'd especially like to thank the pioneers of house music for trusting me to tell this magnificent story. It was an honor. Thank you.
Please welcome Chicago Midwest Chapter Board Member Cheryl Stutzky.
The Silver Circle was established by the Television Academy to recognize outstanding individuals who have devoted 25 years or more to the television industry and have made significant contributions to local television. It's a who's who of broadcasting, both on camera and behind the scenes. Tonight we unveil the 2026 Silver Circle honorees. Let's begin by seeing who will be introduced and inducted in the Wisconsin Silver Circle this coming February.
Wisconsin Silver Circle honorees include Jeff Kiernan, has led some of the country's finest television newsrooms during his 40-year career, including WTMJ in Milwaukee and WBBM in Chicago. Now the Vice President of Local News for the EW Scripps Company, he's praised for his commitment to excellence in journalism and the ethical responsibilities that come with it. Journalist, author, and educator Patty Lowe brought national attention to issues affecting Native Americans. Lowe, a member of the Bad River Band of Lake Superior Chippewas, worked at Madison's WKOW and Wisconsin Public Television. She was also a beloved professor at UW-Madison and Northwestern University. 2 decades ago in Milwaukee, WITI newscast producer Carrie Doctor sensed the endless possibilities of streaming live news and taped content. He's been on the digital side for 20 years now and continues to lead the newsroom through digital evolution. WDJT General Manager Ann Brown has been a powerful presence in Milwaukee television since 1998. Competitive yet compassionate, Brown strives to create a positive workplace focusing on quality storytelling and community involvement. Bill Jartz spent the bulk of his career at WBAY in Green Bay, first as sports director, then news anchor. He's been honored as a local broadcast legend by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and earned a Governor's Service Award for his unselfish donation of time to charitable events. Al Lancaster was Vice President and General Manager of WSAW in Wausau for half of his 40-year career. Under his leadership, WSAW was named Station of the Year for 6 consecutive years and won numerous regional Edward R. Murrow Awards. Chief Meteorologist Mark Baden started at Milwaukee's WISN in 1997 and never looked back. Baden has a following for blending science and personality and is unflappable covering severe weather. The Chicago Midwest Emmy Award winner is also known for his compassionate service to the community. WDJT Sports Director Lance Allen is a 33-year veteran known for his dogged determination. His extensive background spans the Packers TV network, the Badgers radio network, and IndyCar. The National Sports Media Association has named him Wisconsin Sportscaster of the Year 3 times. Congratulations to the 2026 Wisconsin honorees. And now, Natus is proud to announce Chicago's Silver Circle honorees who will be inducted in May of 2026. Jeffrey Bear is a staple of local programming on WTTW. His first show, Chicago by Boat, in 1995, grew into dozens of programs highlighting Chicago architecture, culture, and history. Edie Kasten is an award-winning writer and special projects producer for WBBM, where she has worked for more than 43 years. She's a 9-time Emmy Award winner and serves on the Natus Board of Governors. With an award-winning distinguished career, Lester Holt is currently the anchor of Dateline NBC. His career took him to Chicago in 1984, where he spent 14 years anchoring newscasts for WBBM. During his career, Holt was voted the most trusted TV news anchor in America, twice as the anchor of NBC Nightly News, a position he held for a decade. Kenny McReynolds began his broadcast career in radio before becoming weekend sports anchor at WFLD. His TV career also took him to WCIU and the Big Ten Network. He's interviewed countless sports celebrities from the pros to high school. Dan Rowan retired as main sports anchor for WGN after a 45-year career in broadcasting, including 38 years at WGN. He also filled in as play-by-play announcer for Bulls, Cubs, and White Sox games. Phil Rogers started his TV career in 1991, joining WMAQ after more than a decade in Chicago radio. He reported on wars, major disasters, tragedies, and numerous corrupt politicians. He also covered 3 Olympics. Rita Coburn wrote, produced, and directed programming for WTTW and WYCC. Her programs and documentaries highlight successful businesses and people in the African American community. 2 television greats will be honored posthumously. Jack Conatee was the face of political coverage at WFLD. He moved to Chicago from Washington in 1987 and covered presidential races, political conventions, and city hall craziness for more than 2 decades before retiring in 2009. Jim Mastery loved being on the streets as a photographer for WLS. During his 23 years at the station, he traveled the world covering political conventions, popes, solar eclipses, and World Series championships. Congratulations to Chicago's 2026 Silver Circle honorees.
Hello, everybody. How are ya? We got some people leaving. I think they're paying for parking by the hour or something. You guys ready for your next presenters? All right, please welcome to the stage from WTTW, Nina Cornell, and from WBBM, David Yeomans.
All right, fill your cups up. We got a few big ones coming. This is category 310, Outstanding Achievement for a Sports Open or Tease.
Welcome home, Derek Rose, Chicago Sports Network, Milwaukee Bucks on Telemundo Wisconsin Open, WYTU. Chicago Bears 2024 Open Video, the Chicago Bears Football Club. Chicago Cubs Take the Field Video, Cubs Productions. Green Bay Packers 2024 Game Day Open, Green Bay Packers.
And the Emmy goes to Chicago Cubs Take the Field Video, Cubs Productions.
I said you're looking at the chosen one. I was made for this. You know that I was made for this. I was made for this. You know that I was made for this.
Thank you. Just want to thank our production partner at Triglass, and congrats to the Cubs Productions team, whose creativity never ceases to amaze me. Thank you.
And the next category is 309, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Interview Discussion. And the nominees are
Irish Eats, Fighting Irish Media, Memory Lane, Derek Rose, and Joakim Noah, Chicago Bulls.
And the Emmy goes to Irish Eats, Fighting Irish Media. Congratulations.
Maddie Westbell, thanks for coming to lunch with me today. I know who your favorite former player is of all time in Notre Dame basketball.
Oh, of course.
Me?
Oh.
Oh, no, it's not me?
Oh. Well,
It's not your sister.
I was gonna say, you know what, I was gonna say Catherine, but you might be a close second.
Right back at it.
People calling it a short night already. All right, on to category 308, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Documentary. The nominees are
362, Green Bay Basketball's unbelievable NCAA comeback. Red Maya Films, University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. Path to the Draft, Benjamin Morrison, Fighting Irish Media. The Black Sox Scandal, WTTW. From Chicago, a tribute to Derrick Rose, Chicago Bulls. Offering It Up, Jaden O'Brien's Road to Glory, Fighting Irish Media.
And the Emmy goes to, there's two. First one, 362, Green Bay Basketball, unbelievable NCAA comeback. Red Maya Films, University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. And from Chicago, a tribute to Derrick Rose, Chicago Bulls.
All right, killed it.
Green Bay has a basketball team.
Yeah, weren't they in last place?
361 out of 363 to be exact.
People at all, it's a challenge. Why would you take that challenge job? That's an opportunity. What makes a man decide to take that leap? Faith.
Derrick Rose from the University of Memphis.
Inner city kid out of the city of Chicago to being drafted by the Chicago Bulls. You couldn't even write a script better than that.
I'm playing on the highest basketball level in my hometown. Man, that's amazing. If that's not amazing, I don't think what is.
Wow. Great to be up here. Very grateful. Just want to give a shout out to my family, my friends, and this great basketball team that we got to follow. One of the biggest things I took away from this film is like, no matter, who doesn't believe in you, it's always about proving the people who believe in you right. So grateful for this every day. Thank you.
Yeah, and I just want to say this is a champagne award, and we won it on a beer budget. So many times in life, I feel like a beer budget guy in a champagne world. So this is for us. It feels great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. We're grateful to the Reinsdorf family for believing in the power of storytelling, and to the leadership for their support, and to the Bulls TV team that continues to tell these stories. Every single person who worked on this project, thank you. This was true effort from start to finish, and of course, thank you to Derrick Rose for everything he's done for the organization, the city, and for allowing us to tell his story in an authentic way. Thank you.
For category 307, Outstanding Achievement for Sports, Live Sporting Event / Game, the nominees are
Packers Family Night, Green Bay Packers. A night for the record books. Alex Ovechkin ties all-time NHL goal record in win over Blackhawks, Chicago Sports Network.
And the Emmy goes to A Night for the Record Books, Chicago Sports Network.
Here's Strome back in with Mangiapane. Now Ovechkin scores!
We have an amazing Blackhawks crew. I want to thank Sean Day, Dan Aspen, Rick Ball, Darren Pang. We have a great leadership team. I want to thank Mike McCarthy, Amit Thacker, gives us the tools to be able to put on great productions on any given night. Thanks.
All right, on to category 306. This is for Outstanding Achievement for Sports, One-Time Special. The nominees are
Total Packers Hall of Fame Special, Green Bay Packers. NBC Sports Chicago, celebrating 20 years, NBC Sports Chicago. NFL Draft Special, WFLD. Game On Chicago, Chicago Sports Network.
And the Emmy goes to Total Packers Hall of Fame Special, Green Bay Packers.
Now is the time to honor a pair of greats from the past. Two of the most feared pass rushers in team history. For the 169th and 170th time, we welcome two new members to the hallowed halls of the Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's my turn.
We're keeping the pianist busy.
Yes.
All these notes, thank you.
A lot of walk. Category 305, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Program, Post-Produced or Edited. The nominees are
The Breakdown, Cubs Productions. 1920 Football Drive, The Chicago Bears Football Club. Every Shift, Season 3, Episode 5, Heart of the Matter, Chicago Blackhawks.
And the Emmy goes to The Breakdown, Cubs Productions.
Pete, right out of the box, he was sniffing something. Right out of the box, he wasn't looking for a stop sign. Pause it right there. You see the lean with the left shoulder. His mind is made up right there. Okay, we might have a chance to score right here. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. There's the peak. There's the peak right there. You see it?
Thank you guys so much for this tremendous honor. Thank you for the whole Cubs Productions team that put a lot of hard work into this series. To the Cubs organization for always believing in the content and that we produce on and off the field. Thank you so much to the Academy, and thank you to Cubs fans all over the world. Go Cubs. Thank you.
All right, on to category 304, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Program Live. And the nominees are
The Big Pro Football Show, Chicago Sports Network. Road to Wrigley, Marquee Sports Network. Cubs Live, Marquee Sports Network. Big 12 Sports, NFL Draft Selection Special, WISN. Big 12 Sports Saturday, Remembering Bob Uecker, WISN. Blackhawks Countdown Live, Chicago Sports Network.
And the Emmy goes to Cubs Live, Marquee Sports Network.
Our producer, Norm, was sitting in the ballpark. He said, look, he thought it was going to go on the rooftop or over it.
Any ball that has been hit like that so far this year, 110 miles an hour or greater, they have all gotten out of the ballpark. And you see Patrick Wisdom's, like we said, an ivy scraper. Not what we thought as soon as that left the bat face, was it?
I mean, you almost can't believe it.
It's going to be all us, all the time. The next category is 303, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Story, Short Form Content. The nominees are
Cubs All Access, Rhino Strong, Cubs Productions, 2025 NFL Draft Playback, Green Bay Packers. Crowning the Kings, Mount Carmel tops 50 years of IHSA football playoffs, WCIU. Notre Dame Football Irish Access, Fighting Irish Media. Dual Threat, the Foundation's Spring Football, Northwestern University Athletics. Hockey Fights Cancer, Purple Bell Ringing Moment, Chicago Blackhawks.
And the Emmy goes to Cubs All Access, Rhino Strong by Cubs Productions.
I think with the statue date happening this year, with all this that has gone on with me, I think it's the way that it's supposed to be. I've really learned not to take anything for granted, enjoying every moment of the day, all the good things in life. I have a new perspective on that.
Hall of Fame second baseman, Roaring Saber.
This is tough. Rhino was my favorite player growing up as a kid, and probably for a lot of people in this room. To see him get a statue during the year where he
was battling cancer. To see how we battled through that was so inspiring to me. And he was always a great baseball player, but I learned he's an even better human. Honored to accept this award. Sad that he's gone, but grateful for the opportunity to work alongside him. This one's for you, Rhino.
Next, time for category 301. This is for Outstanding Achievement for Sports News. The nominees are
Gene Wagner, never misses a shift, WDJT. IndyCar Ignited, WITI. Type 1 diabetic in the big leagues, FanDuel Sports Network, Wisconsin.
And the Emmy goes to Gene Wagner, never misses a shift, WDJT.
Gene Wagner, I'll be 98 in May, born in 1927, and been active all my life.
All 97 years and counting.
That's it, you got it.
Twice a week, Gene and the rest of the Bald Eagles Hockey Club take the ice and drop the puck at the Ozaki Ice Center.
Oh, that's really cool. Thank you to Jerry, my partner on this story. He's fantastic. Thank you to Gene Wagner and the Bald Eagles Club. Thank you to my wife, Allison, to my 2 boys at home, Ben and Alexander. Having them has taught me the sacrifices, big and small, that parents make to get them the lives that you want for them and they want for themselves, which means I have to thank my parents, my mom and my dad, for the sacrifices they made that got me here today. So thank you, everyone.
Speaking of baseball, I think the Blue Jays were up 3-0 nothing last time I checked.
Right.
I know. TJ's making money tonight. So it's been a big year for the Midwest. I gotta mention something I haven't mentioned yet on the show, which we've got a Chicago Pope this year. Yes, a Midwest Pope. And I thought it would be fun, given our Paul and Dave Letterman, we would do a top 10 things you don't want to say to a Chicago Pope. Okay?
Top 10 things you don't want to say to a Pope who's from Chicago. Yeah! We didn't rehearse that.
We didn't rehearse. Tell. Yeah, that was very steady, Second City of you. Thank you. That was good. Okay, so you ready for this? Top 10. Number 10. Now, if this bit sinks like the Titanic, just keep playing, because it's rough. It's a soft bit, and we're putting in when half the people have left. So you guys really gotta step it up, okay?
Only 10 to go, Kristen.
Okay, number 10. Is it a sin to order Detroit-style pizza?
Hey!
Oh boy, we should have done this earlier.
Maybe Tom Skilling will read it.
Wait, number 9. Speaking of miracles, where do you park at Wrigley?
Oh! Yeah, take that 152 bus.
All right. Number 8. Can we tailgate at church? I think that's a good one.
That's a great one.
That sounds like a good idea. Number 7. Have you guys thought about swapping the wine for Malort?
Yeah.
On All Saints Day, we're making these jokes.
It's true.
Number 6, how does the Pope Mobile handle in the snow? You got chains on those tires or what? All right. Number 4, have you tried parting the traffic on the Kennedy?
Hey!
That would be great, actually. Yeah. Number 3, is that hat warm enough in the winter? That Pope hat. I don't think so. Maybe a Rome winter, I don't know. Number 2, can you call dibs on a church pew?
Oh, boy. There you go.
This side hates me now. Anyway, we got one more, and this is my favorite.
Let's do it.
How come you don't fully dip the baby? You know, like a beef.
Hey!
All right, God forgive me. Thank you for playing along, TJ.
It's a song about the Pope. Yeah!
Hit it. Okay. All right, and now for your next presenters coming to the stage from WMAQ, Marianne Ahern, and from WTMG, Charles Benson, everybody.
Good evening.
Hello, everyone. Charles and I are old friends. Believe it or not, we started in Peoria together.
Should we tell them how long ago?
No, let's skip past that. But let's keep it moving. All right, category 222, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering Lifestyle. The nominees are
Chicago's Lollapalooza of Fitness, WLS. Chef de Orgullo, WGBO. The Custard Chronicles, WDJT. Tiki Bars, Tomatoes, and Travesties, WGN.
And the Emmy goes to The Custard Chronicles, WDGT.
With more custard stands per capita than anywhere else, frozen custard is a cultural cornerstone in Milwaukee. Drawing in visitors from near,
So I work across the street. I get Leon's when I can.
and far,
We're coming from Minnesota and North Dakota and all over the place.
just to get a taste.
Thank you so much. This is my first Emmy win ever, so I'm so excited. Thank you so much. First, I want to thank my handsome husband, Noah, for always supporting my crazy ideas. And Cody, my photojournalist, fellow TV 10 alum, thank you so much for working so hard with me on this series. And to the 5 families of Frozen Custard, thank you for spending hours of your time sitting down with me for the very first time in history, all in the same room. It meant the world to me, and I'm shaking because my parents always taught me to work hard, and it really paid off. So thank you so much.
Category 221, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Nostalgia, and Historical. The nominees are
A Life in Words, WGN. Rialto Square Theater, WFLD. Rolling Through 50 Years, WFLD. An Artist Revealed, James Bolivar Needham, WGN. Rebirth of the Turf, WITI. Home to History, Chicago Fine Arts Building, WFLD.
And the Emmy goes to Rolling Through 50 Years, WFLD.
The rink does more than teach skating. It teaches possibility. Kids step on the floor, unsure of themselves, and leave knowing exactly who they are.
It has kept them out of trouble, from joining gangs to getting involved with drugs, and just put them on the right path.
Ooh. Thank you. This means a lot. Oh man. A year ago, I was part of a mass layoff in this industry. It's a very scary time, but honestly, just keep your head down. Enjoy the work you do. Be a nice person to work with. You're going to be fine. Thank you to Terrence, Glenn and Lisa, everyone at Fox I just started in January, and this was the first story I shot for them. It's a wild ride. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to my girlfriend, Steph, for everything. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Up next, category 220, Outstanding Achievement, News Gathering, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. The nominees are
For the Love of the Game, WDJT. Buying Black Hawk, WBBM. El Templo Baha'i. Un monumento a la unidad y la inclusión espiritual, WSNS. Access to Justice, WBND. Celebrating the Labor of History, WBBM. The Good Memories Choir, WGN.
And the Emmy goes to Access to Justice, WBND.
2 hands and 4 wheels. That's all she needs to get around. But one thing her chair can't do is climb stairs. Like these in front of Courthouse 1 along South Main Street.
I had to come here not too long ago.
For traffic court.
Yeah.
A quick errand.
Very simple.
That turned into an unsolicited scavenger hunt for an accessible way to get into the building.
Wow, I am not Brianna Clark. I am her news director, Molly Jurasek. I just want to say that Brianna wrote, shot, and edited this story on her own, and she would be ecstatic to be receiving this award tonight. I am so proud of her. Everything we do at our station is to serve the public, and this story proves that. I'm so proud of Brianna and our station in South Bend, Indiana.
Category 219, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering Humanist Interests. Here are the nominees.
The Stubborn Steward, WGN. Crew 309, WEEK. The Dish Pit Man, WMAQ. Love and Lies, hidden 112-year-old love letters reveal a scandalous Milwaukee affair, WTMJ. An Act of Worship, WDJT. The Choo Choo, WFLD. Kayak Commute, WBBM. Madres de Acero, WGBO. My First Valentine, WLS.
And we have 2 winners tonight. The Emmys go to Kayak Commute, WBBM, and WGBO.
Yo voy a estar siempre luchando por el futuro de los niños, para que tengan una educación, para que no sean una persona como yo, que no tengo estudios.
He could easily take the Kennedy, but this is way more scenic. But he prefers a kayak. His commute, not bad, right? Is the kind a reporter has to see for himself.
Oh, thank you so much. This means a lot for me and for our community. Thank you to Univision Chicago. We only care about our community. Luis Felipe Godínez, eres pura magia. Gracias por cuidar por nosotros, por hacernos mejores personas y mejores periodistas. Detrás de cada Emmy de Univision Chicago estás tú. Gracias por vernos siempre. Gracias, Emiliano. Thank you to all of us. Thank you. A mi esposo hermoso, gracias por trasnocharse conmigo. A mi mamá, que la amo un montón, gracias. Y a mi hermoso equipo, gracias.
So, driving on the Kennedy can be rough, but I never considered that a kayak could be a good alternative until I met Dan Schreiner. And his kayak commute was so fun to follow. It was a blast shooting that story, and a shout out to photojournalist Tim Visti and Alfredo Roman, who were so fun to work with on this story as well. So thank you so much.
Category 218, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering Societal Concerns. And the nominees are
Milwaukee's Archdiocese and the Missing Name, WTMJ. Money for Nothing, WMAQ. Chicago's Invisible Problem, WGN. Not an Accident, WBBM. Lake Under Watch, WGBO.
And the Emmy goes to Not an Accident, WBBM.
2 weeks before his 5th birthday,
we planned a birthday party and ended up planning a funeral.
Eric Cole's babysitter admitted that he did not properly secure his handgun in his Winfield home on that morning in 2017. According to court records, Eric found the loaded gun and shot himself while the gun owner's fiance went to the bathroom.
So Candace Cole lost her 4-year-old son to an unsecured gun, and everyone told her that it was an accident. And she's been fighting every day since to make people understand that it was completely preventable.
We are grateful to help share her story and amplify her mission, not only in Northwest Indiana, but across the country. This award honors the memory of Eric, whose legacy continues to inspire change. Thank you.
Category 217, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Military.
One last game honoring a hero, WDJT. On the tides of history, Voice of America TV. My Flag is Still There, WGN. Pictures of Courage, WBND. The Bomber in the Barn, WGN. Stacy's Mission, WBBM.
And the Emmy goes to My Flag is Still There, WGN.
The rendition rattled the room, and for a moment, you could sense the presence of Edward Schrank. Proof positive that music is what feelings sound like.
How can you not feel the words of that song?
Just wanted to say thank you to all my colleagues from WGN who are here, including our general manager, Rick Harris, and our news director, Kimmy Harrison. Obviously, when you put your name in for an award, you're a competitive person. But the truth is, I'm also a fan of everybody in this room. I watch you guys, Marianne Ahern chasing down politicians, Charles Benson breaking the big story in Milwaukee every night. He wrote me a letter when I was diagnosed with cancer. I think the camaraderie and the collegiality between the stations in this market is just something that's you don't see everywhere. So thank you so much to everybody. And thanks to WGN for letting us do these kind of stories.
Category 216, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Education, and Schools. The nominees are
Teaching a Legacy, WMTV. Mrs. Werner and Her Purple Trombone, WITI. A Mother's Fight to Protect Her Son, WBBM.
And the Emmy goes to Mrs. Werner and Her Purple Trombone, WITI.
How do you translate the trip of a lifetime into a lesson?
Usually Thursdays are Antarctica days.
Every week, she connects music theory to a place a world away.
We crank up the volume.
Students compare ocean waves to sound waves. Paint watercolors inspired by Antarctic music.
What composers do is very much like what artists do. You know, they're trying to convey something.
Thank you so much. I love this story because I'm sure for each and every one of us in this room, if I asked you, a teacher would come to mind immediately who put you on a path, who inspired you, who made you what you are today. I know for me it was Miss Livingston and Miss Fetchko. Mrs. Warner is that teacher for so many of her students. So thank you to Mike Pasuic and Dave Machuda, our wizard of an editor, for working on the story with me, Sarah Smith for working through the script as always, and think about those teachers in your lives and maybe send them a note of thanks for all that they've done for you. Thank you so much.
We are on number 215, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Weather, Environment, Science. And the nominees are
Winter Symphony, WBND. Water Wars, WITI. Where Meteorology and Aviation Collide, WGN. Gary Can't Breathe, Environmental Injustice in Indiana, WBBM. Fishy business. DNA testing uncovers rampant seafood fraud in Chicago. WMAQ.
The Emmys go to two people. Winter Symphony, WBND, and Gary Can't Breathe, Environmental Injustice in Indiana, WBBM.
What do you think calm, fair weather would sound like to you?
Calm, fair weather. What would that sound like? Certainly a slow tempo, a nice, familiar melody, and soothing harmonies.
What would stormy weather sound like to you?
Gosh, stormy weather, I think, would be a faster speed to perhaps imitate the wind.
Our investigation found these 3 mills emitted more regulated industrial pollution than the combined toxic releases of the 4 similar mills in other states. That was in 2023, the latest data available. 25 million pounds of toxins.
You ever have something in your head for 2 or 3 years and just, I want to do this story, and how can I weave a winter forecast in with a symphony? Thank you to ABC 57 News for our See the Difference and allowing us to just try something different. And we did it, and I'm so proud of this in a time that last year at this time, my wife was 7 months pregnant. Thank you, honey. We were hiring new people, and you guys, the 2 guys behind me, Vahid, Theo, I had an idea, but they made it happen. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. This story was deeply personal because I'm a Gary girl from Gary, Indiana, and I've been pitching this story for 5 years. I am 3 generations of steel workers in my family, including my father, who died of cancer. So I want to thank WBBM for taking a chance on a meaningful story. I pitched this story from the network. I'm a former employee of CBS News Race and Culture Unit. So I want to thank you, Tara, for taking such care with this story and being so kind to the residents of Gary, and I want to thank you for caring about this story as much as I do.
This story deserved to be told a very long time ago, and it was an honor to elevate voices like Beryl Fitzpatrick's, and it's work that we continue to do at WBBM that we are so proud of, and it's why we do what we do. Thank you.
Hi, guys. All right, let's welcome our next presenters from WGBO, Enrique Rodriguez. Yes. And from WMTV, Gabriela Rusk.
Buenas noches. How is everybody doing tonight? How are you, Gabriela?
We're wonderful. Thank you all for still being here. You know, things are moving along.
Yes, I gotta say, one of the fascinating things about presenting, you get to meet amazing people like Gabriela. I just met her backstage. She anchored the 5 a.m. show this morning, drove from Madison, Wisconsin to Chicago, and here she is. What a trooper.
Thank you, yes. I think a lot of journalists in the room know the news never stops, even on the weekends. So let's get to it, Enrique, shall we?
Let's get to it, absolutely. Go
All
for
right,
it.
so here to present, we are category 214, the Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Health and Medical. And the nominees are
Mike Lowe's Cancer Fight, WGN. Dr. J, The Fake Dentist, WTMJ. Forever Lost, WITI. Dismissed When Hospitals Fail Victims, WMAQ. Sonrisas Sin Fronteras, Misión Médica de Wisconsin llega a Colombia, WYTU.
Wow, a lot of competition. And the Emmy goes to, some drums, please. Anybody? Sonrisas Sin Fronteras, Misión Médica de Wisconsin llega a Colombia, WYTU. And we have another winner. Forever Lost, WITI. Give it up for them, everybody.
She never spoke a word with her voice, but Ashton Fellons could deliver a sonnet with her eyes.
She was a beautiful baby.
She seemed perfectly healthy at birth.
Then she started missing milestones, being able to lift up her head.
Within 6 months, her parents, Arlo and Scott Fellons, knew something
We'd like to set an appointment for you to come in and talk with us.
was seriously wrong.
El proceso comienza con una evaluación cuidadosa en el Hospital Universitario de Santander, un lugar que durante años ha acogido a esta misión médica, donde cada niño es examinado, sus necesidades son comprendidas y las cirugías son programadas.
God is good. This one is for my family, for my beautiful wife, Aisol, for my dad, my mom. This is for you. And for all the beautiful people around me. Mi familia, Telemundo, Wisconsin, and CBF 58. Thank you. God bless you, everyone.
So I just want to say, first of all, I don't know if anybody else already said it tonight, but I realized earlier tonight this is the 67th Regional Emmys, and I immediately went, 6, 7, 6. Anyway, if you have kids, you know. I also want to say that I was supposed to be in St. Louis tonight. I am from St. Louis, Missouri. It is Pattonville High School's 35th reunion for the class of 1990. Here's to you, class of 90. This Emmy's for you. Thank you.
Congratulations to the winners. Can I ask you all a big favor? Can you please give a big round of applause to all the waiters, waitresses, and bartenders from this hotel? They are making this night even more special for us. So muchas gracias a todos los trabajadores del hotel. Okay, category 213, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Arts, and Entertainment. And the nominees are...
Against the Grain, WITI. Poetry in Motion, WGN. The Maestro, a conversation with Hans Zimmer, WFLD. Ike Riley, the overlooked rock star, WGN. Defying Gravity, a conversation with the stars of Wicked, WFLD.
Okay, and the Emmy goes to... The Maestro, WFLD, a conversation with Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer is one of the most acclaimed, accomplished, and awe-inspiring movie composers in cinematic history.
Mr. Zimmer, this is the honor of a lifetime.
Ask me anything. The notes of his soulfully cinematic movie melodies have spoken to film fans in ways that words never could. But for Zimmer, it's more than just notes on a page. The music is personal. Wow. Music in movies is oftentimes one of those unappreciated things, and I have so many people in my life who deserve more of a shout out like Hans Zimmer does. I have worked with the greatest producers in the world, the greatest photographers in the world, and I have the girlfriend in my life that adds music to my life. So you're everything. I love you very much. Thank you guys.
Our next category is category 212, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Politics, and Government.
And the nominees are...
Reckless Driving Tow Law Loopholes, WTMJ. Mexico Decide, Mexico Decides, WSNS. Housing Authority Accountability, WTMJ. Cost of a Crisis, WMAQ. The Great Divide, WMTV.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Housing Authority Accountability, WTMJ.
The agency was at risk of bankruptcy after the CFO says it had been illegally using Section 8 money to pay employees since 2019.
You're just going to come up missing $2.8 million, and now in 45 days you might file bankruptcy, hack them. That's a big deal. Somebody needs to be held accountable for that kind of money.
Accountability we've been seeking from the mayor for months now.
First, I want to thank my amazing photographers who are standing behind me. This has been more than a 2-year process that we've been going through. I was fortunate enough to stand up here last year for this category, for this same exact investigation that's continued into this year and that's still going on to this day. I want to thank my parents who have supported me on this journalism journey, and I just want to remind everyone in this room how important investigative journalism is. Our profession is under attack. The First Amendment protects us, and investigative reporting gives voices to people who don't have them and lets accountability stand. Thank you so much.
Okay, moving along, category 211, Outstanding Achievement, Gabriela, for News Gathering, Crime and Justice.
And the nominees are
Who Killed Momo? WMAQ. A Date with Death. The Sadie Robinson Story. WITI. A Crisis Averted. WMTV. Sonia Massey's Killing. WMAQ. Waiting for Grace. WTTW.
And the winner is... There are 2 Emmys in this category. First, A Date with Death, the Sade Robinson Story, WITI, and Who Killed Momo, WMAQ.
Kiki is Robinson's cousin. She hasn't shared her last name publicly, but over the last year, she's led searches for her cousin and pushed for answers. Now, for the first time, she's sharing these videos of Robinson the night before she disappeared. Robinson was spotted out at Victor's nightclub where Anderson was a bartender. You can see part of what appears to be Anderson's distinctive arm tattoo.
It is Sade. Thank you. I heard you guys in the back. This is my very first Emmy. I'm grateful to God for this award. I have to thank Colin Shimenauer, my partner in crime. He matched my energy in this project, even when the time codes did not match. I have to thank Sade Robinson's family. Her mother wanted this win. I got it, Sheena. I always try to bring compassion to my crime reporting. That is what I strive to do every single day when it comes to my victims and their families, and I'm just honored to receive this. And thank you to my Fox 6 family and every single person who played a role in this project. And of course, my family and my sister who's here over there. Mom, hello!
So, I am not Chuck Gowdy. This is his baby. It was a pleasure for me. I'm Mike McGovern, by the way. Thank you. It was a pleasure for me to work with Chuck, because when he came over to NBC, I was kind of like, well, what's this guy all about? I didn't know what quite to make of him. I saw him, for years at WLS, but he's a really genuine guy. He really is collaborative, and he's the reason we're up here tonight. Thank you to our NBC family. Thank you for Sally Ramirez and Kevin Cross, our GM. Thank you guys for believing in us. Thank you guys.
Okay, category 210, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Business Consumer Technology. And the nominees are
Feeling Safe? Weapons Detectors Under Scrutiny, WMAQ. Deal or No Deal, WBBM. Searching for Suspects, Creating Victims, WISN. Taken for a Ride, Chicago Taxi Scam Exposed, WMAQ.
Okay, and the Emmy goes to, let's see, Deal or No Deal, WBBM.
I thought $6,000 for an actual real Picasso. A real Picasso. And I thought, wow, I'll have a Picasso in my hallway or my living room.
Then came the reality check.
They were just cheap reproductions.
An independent appraisal. The Picasso, a print. worth $70 at best.
I felt stupid. I felt ignorant.
Hello. I humbly accept this on behalf of my colleagues, Dorothy Tucker, Carol Thompson, and Tim Visti, who are all forces to be reckoned with. Congratulations to them.
We just wanted to thank our new accountants, Citrine Cooperman. Thank you so much for keeping our results safe and tabulating everything. And you've been a ball back here, by the way. For an accountant, you know how to party, this gal. So, all right, please welcome to your stage the next presenters. We have Chicago Cub, Pat Castile coming up, and Northwestern University student Peggy Hellman, everybody.
All right, we're gonna get right into it with category 209, Outstanding Achievement for Daily News Report Single Shift. And the nominees are
A Tornado and Tears, WMTV. Pilots complained about helicopters years before DC crash, WMAQ. Kid Conclave, WBBM. A Path to Peace, WGN. The Precious Dr. Lou Della Reed, WFLD.
And the Emmy goes to Kid Conclave, WBBM.
When the mystery of the papal conclave meets a kid's imagination.
It is time for our conclave to begin.
Chicago's Our Lady of Mount Carmel Academy becomes the Sistine Chapel.
Let the Holy Spirit be with you.
Suddenly, a fourth grader like Cameron Smith
What would you do if you became Pope?
feels the weight of a cardinal in Rome.
So this story was just the beginning of a once-in-a-lifetime experience for these kids from Our Lady of Mount Carmel Academy in Chicago. Just last month, they traveled to Rome and they met Pope Leo. It was amazing to travel alongside them. So I want to thank Dominic Moretti and the entire staff at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Academy, along with all of those amazing kids. It was such a joy to tell this story. Thank you so much.
All right, up next, category 208, Outstanding Achievement for Investigative Multiple Reports. And the nominees are
Duty to Disclose, WTMJ. A Failure to Protect, a Domestic Violence Investigation, WBBM. Dogs of Science, WITI. Lessons in Betrayal, WMAQ. Hidden Horrors of Heights Crematory, WBBM. Dalton Dysfunction, WGN.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Duty to Disclose, WTMJ.
After receiving the list in September, we partnered with the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel and Wisconsin Watch to begin filling in the blanks. Our 5-month-long investigation uncovered inconsistencies on the list. At least 5 officers on the list we got in September are dead. Another officer had his criminal case expunged. 2 officers never worked for the department next to their name.
Wow, this is a career dream come true. Can't believe it's happening. This was about exposing a hidden list within the district attorney's office of officers deemed not credible, and it needs to be exposed if they're called to testify in court. We found a lot of officers on the list who had egregious offenses. We also found officers who weren't on the list who advocates believed should have been. I want to say thank you so much to these 3 gentlemen behind me. They're great friends, and it's amazing to work with them.
The next category is 207, Outstanding Achievement for Investigative Single Report. And the nominees are
Golpes Inesperados, WGBO. The Killing of Sonia Massey, Deputy Sean Grayson Exposed, WBBM. What Happened in Middleton, Spectrum News 1 Wisconsin. Discovered Dead, WMAQ.
And our 2 Emmy winners are Discovered Dead at WMAQ and Golpes Inseparados at WGBO.
Susan lleva 9 años viviendo en este hogar. Y esto es de todos los días.
Me han roto ya 4 vidrios de mi carro, ventanas, no puedo usar mi driveway. Lo que más me preocupa son mis hijos, que una de las pelotas les pueda hacer daño físicamente a ellos.
His death certificate, shared with us by the family, shows he died from an apparent suicide by hanging.
And I screamed on the phone, literally screamed. I collapsed and screamed, "You were supposed to be watching him. How could this have happened? Like, this is why he's there."
Okay, again, I was not prepared for the first Emmy that I won today. I didn't have any speech, so I don't have any even for this one. But I would really like to pause for a second and really understand all this hard work that we put on a daily basis. So we go, other than doing the day-to-day jobs that we have, we go on and we cover these special stories that shed light on many communities, and we are more than hopeful that we help and we contribute for this community. So again, thank you, Luis. Thank you, Univision family. Thank you so much.
I just want to say something really quick. My parents are watching from Arizona, so this Emmy goes for them tonight. So thank you so much. Gracias, mami, papi.
Katie and Josh Silver are a Highland Park family who were trying to do the best for their son who had a lot of struggles in life. They sent him to a facility in Utah where they thought he was going to get care, and in fact, he didn't. There was negligent care there, according to the Silvers, according to a lawsuit they filed. And Baruch died in that facility because he wasn't being closely watched. I reported on troubles inside of residential treatment facilities for probably 6 years now. We should all be reporting on them because there's a lot to uncover. I have to thank Dante Williams, our photographer Nathan Halder, who made this possible, the MAQ team for all their support, and to my wife, Sarah, my 2 daughters, for their support as well. Thank you all.
All right, our next category, category 206, Outstanding Achievement for Breaking Spot News. Multiple reports, and the nominees are
Chicago native named Pope, WLS. High-speed car chase, January 8th, 2025, WMAQ. The death of a legend, Bob Euchre, WISN.
All right, and the Emmy goes to High-Speed Car Chase, 1/8/25 WMAQ.
You can see how fast this vehicle is going. It has taken it, even with traffic, we're at 127 to Troop now. It's taken about 3 minutes to get from 127 all the way from the Bishop 4, that's I-94, towards I-57 here. This is a busy intersection. 127th and Ashland here. We're by the expressway. Now we're crossing I-57.
I just want to say thanks to our bosses when we said, oh my gosh, there's a car chase, can we go on air? And we started getting texts saying, don't break away, this is crazy. Really, we do a public service, and so we're really grateful for our team and these ladies back here who also helped us get on air.
Really quickly, I want to thank my husband, Michael, and my kids, Madeline and Mallory, my family, the NBC team, and also Mike Lorber, phenomenal job, and Randy Gyllenhaal. Thank you so much.
Up next, we have category 205, Outstanding Achievement for News Special. And the nominees are
Voices for Justice, Unsolved Homicides, WTMJ. Leo XIV, Chicago's Pope, WLS. Papa Leon XIV, de Chicago al Vaticano, WSNS. South Side to the Sistine, WMAQ.
And the 2 Emmy winners go to WSNS Papa Leon El 14 de Chicago El Vaticano, and South Side to the Sistine at WMAQ.
Desde México hasta Argentina, América Latina es la región con más católicos del mundo, más de 48% del total global. Sin embargo, durante siglos, su voz ha tenido poco peso en Roma.
Genial. Genial.
Monseñor Humberto González es oficial de la Pontificia Comisión para América Latina.
Leo XIV. He showed a commitment to the Catholic Church at a young age, and it all started in Chicago. Long before he was Pope Leo XIV, Robert Prevost was born September 14th, 1955 at Chicago's Mercy Hospital.
Oh my goodness. I am so proud to work with this guy right here, Michael McGovern. Is beyond my right, left brain, whatever you want to call it. He knows me. I don't even have to speak to him. We had the time of our lives to be there.
This was the story Marianne was born to tell.
And we just thank all of everyone in our newsroom, every single person in that newsroom, from the assignment desk to the directors, to the photogs, everybody. When it was a Chicago Pope, we were just beyond. Thank you, Kevin Cross. Thank you, Sally Ramirez. Thank you, Lauren Stauffer, Rose. You all wrote and edited, and oh my God, we're just so darn proud. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, just want to say, we kept it in the family, NBC Telemundo, yeah. So, of course, the Pope is from Chicago. When I worked in Miami, I thought, every story has a Miami connection, and, no way. It doesn't match with Chicago. Everything has a Chicago connection. So, again, thank you again to Kevin and Sally, and also thank you to Santiago Gallego, Mario Bernal, Javier Sierra, and Raúl Quiñones for their hard work. Thank you, NBC Telemundo.
Hi, everybody. Okay, this is your last two presenters. Can we give it up for that? You guys have been a wonderful crowd so far. From WITI Milwaukee, Bria Jones, and from Bitter Jester Studios, Nicholas DeGrazia.
Hello, how is everybody doing? All right.
Thanks for sticking around. Yeah.
Has everybody met Tom Skilling? Very important thing to do. All right, it is our pleasure to introduce this next category.
Yes, here we go. Category 204, Outstanding Achievement for Morning Daytime Newscast, Smaller Markets. And the nominees are?
NFL Draft Morning in Green Bay, WBAY. WMTV 15 News, The Morning Show, Morning in Madison, WMTV.
All right.
It's time.
And the Emmy goes to WMTV 15 News, The Morning Show, Morning in Madison, WDJT, WMTV.
Couldn't stand watching it on TV anymore, and we had to come down here.
Days before winter break, a teacher and student gunned down during study hall.
You hate to see, especially now when everybody's getting ready to celebrate.
6 others hurt at the shooting at Abundant Life Christian School in Madison. We have the latest on this investigation.
Thank you so much to all of my colleagues here at WMTV. This is a morning show award, but it's really a testament to our entire team. Madison is a small market, but big news happens. And that day, December 16th, was a really big day for our newsroom. And I think our morning show provided hope and a sense of
healing for our community because we are local journalists that live and work in Madison every day. And 10 months later, after that deadly shooting in Madison, we're continuing to tell the stories of Abundant Life Christian School, and we will continue to do so come December. So thank you so much. This means a lot to our team at WMTV. Thank you.
Alrighty, moving right along. Next up is category number 203, Outstanding Achievement for Morning/Daytime Newscast, Larger Markets.
And the nominees are?
Massive warehouse fire, WLS. Bob Euchre passes away at 90, WTMJ. DNC in Chicago, WBBM.
All right, let's open this thing up. And the Emmy goes to Massive Warehouse Fire, WLS.
Now at 6:30, a factory fire has several crews battling flames for hours now. This is causing an impact to commuters.
Yeah, Diane will have an update on that in just a bit. First, I want to get to Christian Picos live near Lake in Laverne, down on the ground, giving us our pictures there. Christian, what are you seeing? What are you hearing?
Well, Terrell, we're seeing a massive response from Chicago firefighters this morning.
Give me a second. It's my first Emmy. I want to thank our entire news team, Doug Whitmire, Alex Judd, our EP Colin Evans, Val, Tanya. It's so many more than just Terrell and I that put everything into what we do every day. It is not the easiest thing to get up in the middle of the night and put news on TV. And I want to also thank my brother, my nephews, who drove 10 hours to be here. And to my entire family who is streaming, my mom, Mommy, thank you for watching news all the time. It's probably why I'm doing this. This is not just for me, it's for all of us, and I just thank you.
Our next category, category 202, Outstanding Achievement for Evening Newscast, Smaller Markets.
And the nominees are...
Remembering the life and legacy of Pope Francis, WBND. 16 News Now at 6, WNDU. News 3 Now at 10, Abundant Life School Shooting, WISC. WMTV 15 News at 6, Morning in Madison, WMTV.
And drum roll, please. And the Emmy goes to WMTV 15 News at 6, Morning in Madison.
Abundant Life Christian School, abundant with first responders.
I never saw so many squad cars. I didn't know there were that many squad cars in Madison.
Everyone rushing in to make sure the threat is over.
I would have never thought it would have happened in Madison, let alone at our school here, ALCS. So it's shocking.
Almost feels wrong to celebrate because that day was so hard in our newsroom. And Gabriella said it beautifully. It started in the late morning hours, carried through our evening into the next morning. And so I just want to shout out our entire team for showing up outside of our work hours, working so hard to keep our community informed on that day. And as Gabriella mentioned, we continue to talk to those families who are still struggling. In fact, one of the students who was critically injured is now being treated at a rehab hospital here in Chicago. And so I just want to dedicate this award to River and his family and Sammy and his family. We're so honored that you've trusted us to share your stories as that day has continued to impact our community. And thank you so much for this honor.
home stretch here. Before I introduce the last category for the two of us, I am the second vice president of the chapter, and I want to give a shout out and have you all acknowledge the crew that are putting this show on tonight. So please, big round of applause. There are a lot of hardworking people backstage and running around that you don't see that are making tonight possible, so thank you to them. And with that, the next category, number 201, category 201, Outstanding Achievement for Evening Newscast Larger Markets.
And the nominees are?
Noticias Univision, Chicago 5 p.m., Pope Leo XIV, WGBO, DNC Finale, WLS, 6 p.m., DNC in Chicago Newscast, WMAQ, Pope Leo XIV Announcement, WMAQ, Historic Election of Pope Leo XIV, WLS, Noticias Univision Chicago a las 5 p.m., DNC, WGBO.
And the Emmy goes to Pope Leo XIV Announcement, WMAQ.
Right now on the NBC5 News at 10, from a puff of white smoke to a shocking surprise. For the first time in history, an American is elected Pope.
La pace sia con tutti voi.
And not just an American, but Pope Leo XIV is a Chicagoan.
They don't call me Mother Superior for nothing. Look at this fantastic team, so many over here as well. To be in the square at St. Peter's when they named a Chicago Pope, my hair stood on end like it is tonight. It was just the most fantastic assignment, and it all was because a boss like Kevin Cross said, "You go." And then, while I was there, sent me a text and said, "This was not by chance. This was divine." To have that kind of backup. And as I said before, it wasn't just Mike and I, although we loved it. It was everyone. We just killed it and loved every minute of it. Thank you.
You guys, we've got the last two awards, and I will be giving them away, so let's see if I can do this. I've only seen it done 150 times tonight. See if I got it, the rhythm. Okay, you ready? This next award is for Outstanding Achievement in Sports Excellence.
Chicago Sports Network. Cubs Productions.
Is that it?
Yeah. Keeping it moving. It's the end of the night.
I wonder who it is. All right, and the Emmy goes to Cubs Production.
To be at Wrigley Field in front of the fans and show them that I was okay and I was there for opening day, that was a goal. I get all the hellos and we're with you, Rhino, and you got this and all that. That goes a long way.
Please join me in welcoming Chicago Cubs Hall of Fame second baseman, Ryan Saber.
This is incredibly meaningful. There's so much amazing sports content as I look around the tables near us being produced in this market. To come home with this award just means a lot. And then especially congratulations to the Cubs Productions team. I've been fortunate, again, to be here 10 years, and everything they do motivates me to work harder. The work that they do just somehow gets better and better every year. So thank you.
Okay, and your last award for the evening. Yes, you guys have been wonderful. Thank you. This goes to Outstanding Achievement for News Excellence.
News Excellence, WMTV 15 News, WMTV, NBC5 Chicago, WMAQ, WBBM TV Chicago News Excellence, WBBM, Noticias Univision Chicago, 30 años a tu lado, WGBO, ABC7 Eyewitness News, WLS.
And the Emmy goes to CBS Chicago and Univision Chicago. There's 2 Emmys.
Habemus Papam. Tenemos cobertura especial, una cobertura de equipo.
Robert Francis Prevost es el nuevo pastor de la Iglesia Católica. Chicago está llena de orgullo.
Es un papa que habla nuestro idioma.
Fuimos el primer medio en llegar aquí enfrente de su casa.
Supo desde que era pequeño que iba a ser sacerdote.
This is a night of voices. Whose voices will we hear?
Day 4 of protests here at Union Park. This, of course, really has been the center for organized protests throughout the entire Democratic National Convention.
A faction here, I'm not sure who these people are, have broken the security gates that were put up here.
So we're actually on the new Damon Green Line. I want to give you a look here. The protest is going on.
On behalf of CBS Chicago, it is an absolute honor. We do this work truly for the love of Chicago, to lift this great city and beyond. And so with this, we say onward and with excellence, continue to strive to make this world better. We're so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This has been a very challenging news year for all of us, and particularly challenging for the community that we cover. And I am very proud of our team, and I asked them all to be here because they tell stories every day with empathy, with us questioning authority, those in power, and with so much commitment, passion, and love that I could not be more grateful to be part of this team. Gracias a todos. Gracias por ser un gran equipo y gracias por ser grandes seres humanos. Los quiero. Thank you so much.
Well, that does it, everybody. Thank you so much for a wonderful night. And for this, 67 Chicago Midwest Emmys. There is an after party at the Palm in the hotel, and drive safe. Thank you. Bye-bye. And one more time for TJ.